Magic out of the backcourt. Magic left side to Kareem. Slam dunk. Look at that.
You got 19 to 20 years playing with the Lakers.
Yeah, 19 or 20 at least.
What's good, Dirty?
In transition, Wade finds James! Grab that, put it under your fist. James takes fire! Oh, what a block from James!
3 seconds to go. Throws up the floater. Oh, my!
Good night! He turns the corner and just bullets in. Power.
Now it's a three. Make somebody else beat you. Three on the way.
We got it!
And it won't be long till you fly away. Till you fly away. Till you fly away. I'll take you out of hell.
What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big R. Welcome back to Big R Sports, man. Appreciate y'all coming back to support your boy. We got you another live stream today, man. You know your boy just got off work again. Want to give the people another live stream, man. Give y'all something on this boring, long Laker off season. So make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy so we can keep this going, keep this ship going. You know, we got topics today. It's going to be, when will LeBron James retire? When will the end be for LBJ? Some people think it's going to be when he play with his son for a year. Some people think it's going to be when he play on the court with his son like I do. Me personally, I think he's going to quit. He's going to retire when he play on the court with his son, not necessarily on the same team, right? When will LeBron James retire, man? Y'all know it's year 20. He's going into the year 21 for the GOAT, right? Can't play forever, right? Even though Draymond Green said on Pat Bell's podcast, right? I'm quoting Draymond. He was on there talking about LeBron's IQ and how he could push him to play even longer. Darvin Ham is quoted saying he thinks Bron can play to 50 just because of his IQ, right? Draymond Green on a Pat Bell podcast said Bron's IQ, the fact that he is that size and that athletic with that basketball IQ, like guys that size and that athletic, most of them are dumb as beep, like very, very, very dumb. Because they were that size and that athletic, and so like people just relied on them. They were like, oh yeah, Draymond be talking crazy. I'm reading. I should have found the video. So I gotta read it like Draymond word for word. They were like, oh yeah, like you that size, you're that athletic, and eventually you will run into somebody else that size and that athletic. And so the fact that he's that size and that athletic and the top 5 highest IQs to ever play is insane. To me, I think he has the greatest IQ in basketball history. You know what I'm saying? Followed by Magic Johnson, then followed by Chris Paul, John Stockton. And for my 5th highest IQ of all time, most of them are guards. They're going to be ball handlers. Your top 6, 7 should be point guards. So I'm going to think about my 5th spot for a second. So I got Bron, Magic, CP3, John Stockton, and then I'm going to give y'all my 5th one here in a minute once I think about it, right? Because, Bron coming in the year 21, right, he got to rely more on his IQ. Even though he approaches age, 39? He's going to be 39. You know what I'm saying? So he's one of the best players still in the NBA. And it's an unprecedented run in the league history as LeBron continues to somehow defy Father's time. So that's why I wanted to pose this question today to see how long dude going to keep playing. Because I don't mind. He can play forever. I don't care what it look like. You know what I'm saying? Because I said before he even came to L.A., all he need is one here in L.A. He good. GOAT status already accomplished before he probably walked in the door of the Staples Center. You hear me? So what I'm saying is that at the end of his career, he's probably the only player I can think of at the end of their career who won a championship for the city that they went to end their career, right? If you want to count Tim Duncan, that's fine, but Tim Duncan was a Spur his whole life. Tell me somebody who left a team at the end of their career and is responsible for them winning the title the very next year. Because that's crazy, bro. Yes, sir. LeBron James was blessed with otherworldly athleticism and size tools he used to his advantage throughout the early parts of his career. However, his true evolution as a player came on his mental side, as he's been able to outwit and outsmart opponents for the better half of a decade. I say a whole decade, So with Bron's IQ still at a high level, and his athleticism is down a little bit, right? But he can still produce with the best of them, especially when needed. But they say they want to have him take a step back this year and play more so off the ball, even more so than what he did last time. So I don't know. But that's going to be the topic number 1. You know what I'm saying? Topic number 2 is that as we get into the rotations, I kind of like our last spring, we kind of just went into the roster builds that I wanted to do. I ain't even have to stir it. I ain't even have to pivot. I ain't have to do nothing. We went right into it. So shout out to everybody who was on the panel last time. That was a good one. But the second topic, it's gonna be Cam, Reddish, or Max Christie, right? Because if y'all remember, every time I put up the rosters, I tell y'all Cam Reddish and Max Christie might be the 2 odd men out, especially if we get another big to push. I guess Bron back to the 3, Taurean Prince back to the bench, and then Austin Reeves back to out of the rotation. But Darvin Ham likes to give his players opportunities. If he knows that you can contribute to the team, Darvin Ham will give you some minutes to see what you can do. And I think that's where Cam and Max Christie going to get in where they fit in so they can come in, spot minutes, and if they hot, leave them in. If they not, take them out. If they do it more than a couple games, then you can easily just let it rock. You know what I'm saying? And whoever's not producing is going to have to be sitting on the bench. He's going to have to be very fluent and very adjustable with his bench this year. Maybe not with a lot of players. I would say maybe, let me see, LeBron, 80. I think Austin going to be a starter. I don't think his job is going to come into question this year. What else? Who else? D-Lo. D-Lo is up for question. For real. And the center position, depending on if AD play, I know a lot of people say Rui, they want Rui to start if AD play the 5 instead of Vanderbilt. But I'll take Vanderbilt, but those are other players who roster spots ain't just solidified, like Brian, AD, and I think it's going to be Austin Reeves too, because the Lakers projecting dude to make an all-star level jump. So, and they got full confidence in dude. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Darvin Ham said he can play the 50. But y'all know what it is, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button on y'all way in. Big facts, one cool P. I definitely appreciate that. If you're not a member of Artillery Gang, make sure you hit that join button next to the subscribe button. You know, I got the link in the chat. Anybody that want the link now, I can drop it right now. Link is in the chat, you hear me? So link in the chat, become a member of Artillery Gang. We do members only, man. A lot of awards come with that, you hear me? A lot of things we do come with that. So we got light artillery. We got medium artillery. We got heavy artillery. Take your pick, man. I appreciate y'all ahead of time. You already know. The link is in the chat. But, hey, Cam, oh, man, he's definitely a project, y'all. Right? So, and I like Cam. He has nice intangibles. You know what I'm saying? Dude, if he played right, say Cam at his high side, he played at his upside consistently for the whole year. Oh, yeah, he's good enough to put us over the top. Because that means we got somebody with that kind of ability, some kind of that talent coming off our bench, definitely can put us over the top, you know. I was telling my niggas yesterday, man, we're going to have 2 starting lineups, depending on how things shake out with this Christian Wood situation. So we definitely going to see what's cracking. Let me say what's up to everybody, man. What it do? My nigga Nicholas Brown in the building. Shout out to Nicholas Brown, man. First and foremost, the hardest working moderator on YouTube, Nicholas Brown. What up, Nick? What's good with it, man? Yes, sir. DJ Gemini in the building. What it do, pimping? He said, I just want to listen today. Hey, big facts. It's all good, man. On or off, man. I appreciate the support, bro. What up, Soul Gospelistic? What's good with it, man? What's good? Shout out to the Bang Nation and Artillery Gang. You know what I'm saying? PHG, what's good? Well, PGH, big dog. What's good with it, man? Salute, bro. My nigga Dolph in the building. What it do, pimping? Having to bless Steve. And, of course, you know, every day, I filled up my bag at work. You know what I'm saying? Came stream, bro. That's what I really love to do. What it do, though, pimping? My nigga DJ in the building. Lakers in 5. What it do, pimping? Y'all see the thing right there. Y'all see the logo right there, man. Y'all go subscribe to Lakers in 5. You got fire Laker content, man. Y'all know what we do. We're going to keep y'all going through the offseason, man. When the season hit, we're going to have fire live post-game. During the game, you know, play-by-play reactions. Come and interact with the panels. You know what I'm saying? You come give your opinion, right? You can watch the game in your respective areas. Right, you know what I'm saying? Hey, and it's a lot of fun, man. So that's why I love doing it. I know he loved doing it too, man. And we're going to keep it going, man. We're going to have a big year next year, man. That's what's up. Can't wait till the season start. Yes, sir. But y'all see it right there, man. Y'all go sub the Lakers in 5. Yo, real talk. Troy Hicks in the building, man. He said Lakers Nation's coming from East Boogie. Now, is East Boogie Eastern New York or Eastern Brooklyn? All right. I done heard some New York niggas say that all the time, man. East Boogie. You know what I'm saying? East Boogie. I think it's East Brooklyn. But shout out Troy, though, man. Vondell in the building. What up, Vondell? What's up, man? David Carone in the building. What's good, man? Hunter Jules in the building. Hey, what's good with it? Let's go. What's good with it? Let's do it. Dejan Mercy is in the building, man. What up, man? He said, finally caught one of your live streams. I know, Dejan, where the hell you been at, bro? I heard that. Shout out to the replay gang. Big facts. I appreciate you still, Dejan, man. Welcome back. Oh, welcome back. Marcus Jones in the building, man. What's good, man? Salute, brother. Slick 340 in the building, man. What up, Slick? What it do, pimpin'? Will in the building. What up, famo? What's good with it, man? FBA Unloaded, man. Salute, brother. How you doing today, sir? Let's get it in. Nicholas Brown said what's up to you already. Who else I'm missing? Dejon Mercy say, what's your thoughts on Steph leaving Bron out of the top 5 all time? It is one of those rival things, Dejon. I think, when Steph always has tried to make sure that his rival didn't become his idol, right? And what I mean by that is before they start playing each other in the finals every year, Bron was his mentor, as quiet as kept. You know what I'm saying? Took him to the crib. They went bowling when he was a rookie and all this other stuff, had him under his wing, showing him the ropes, giving him advice, But then all of a sudden they became rivals. Your rival can't be your idol no more. Otherwise, he's going to beat you every time, right? So it's one of those aspects, Dejon. I think that nigga was like, man, I can't get this nigga too much credit because, hey, I beat this nigga a couple times, dog. But top 5 all time, yeah, he just don't want to give it to him. So my fifth, you said FBA, you said Jason Kidd. All right, he definitely has a high IQ. Joker definitely has a high IQ. Rondo as well. Steve Nash as well. Don't forget about Steve Nash. I even put players up there like Gary Payton and Jason Williams. These are all the point guards. My top 10 IQs might be all point guards, real talk. One Cool P in the building. Shout out to One Cool P. How you doing today? Eddie A in the building. What up, Eddie, man? He said Rondo and Jason Kidd got to be up there. Yeah, top 10. But for my fifth spot, I don't know, man. I don't know. One Cool P said Brian will play till he at least 43. 4 more years? No. I know what's the record? 22? That'd be 24 years. One Cool 25 years? No, One Cool P. No, he ain't gonna do that. He said for me personally, that's Steph personal list. He can't really trip off of that. And that's another thing. We all got our personal list. We all go through this every day. And if you're in these kind of rooms, in these kind of atmospheres where you are picking top 5s and top 10s and stuff like that, your list is your list, bro. That's not hating on LeBron. I don't think he ever had no. Let me see. Steven Jackson, of course, is a hater. We all know that now. But anybody who do put their list out, it's pretty much who we know who's haters, right? And we know the real too. Shout out to them Boston Celtics. You know what I'm saying? KG and Paul Pierce. At least they came with the real, right? They on the other side of what Steph is trying to do. Steph is trying not to elevate his rival too high, right? But Paul Pierce and KG know Brian watched them already, so they might as well elevate Brian, so it'll make them look better, right? They was like, oh, his scoring title, oh yeah, he the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But don't forget we beat the GOAT twice while he was in Cleveland. But now, you know what I'm saying? That kind of pettiness with these top 5s, bro. Top 5s can get real petty at times, bro. Promise you that. What up, Chris Hanford? What's good with it, man? Chris Mack in the building. What it do? What up, Kentrell? What's good with it? Last shall be first. What it do, man? You think Cam gonna get minutes over Max Christie? They like Max Christie. I like Max Christie too, man. I think they are about even right now. And because I don't know, man. I don't know. I gotta watch some more Cam Reddish, man. Because hey, I will tell you this: I've seen probably a little more of Max Christie than I've seen of Cam Reddish throughout their basketball respective careers. So I'm leaning towards Max, man. Max looked like he can be really nice and just let him come in and be that spark plug like Lonnie Walker. You know what I'm saying? He can come in. Who you think can come in and play the more of the Lonnie Walker role, come in and just straight give us buckets and play good defense? I think it's Max Christie, man. He can come in on fire. That nigga, Cam Reddish got to take 12 shots to get warmed up. Deep Bond in the building. Salute, General. What's good with it, man? What's the business? Kenneth Snell, what's good with it, man? I even say what's up to the haters, bro. Real talk. Make sure you hit that Cash App and that like button, but hit that cash out first though. Eddie A in the building. What up, man? He said got to go with Cam because of his defensive driving abilities and more of a veteran. I know, but like for some reason, Eddie, bro, these stars here in LA, bro, they be like, hey, these young kids be getting it, bro. I'm telling you, we might miss on a few like the THTs of the world, but hey, the niggas like the Alex Caruso's of the world, niggas be coming through. And that was the latest report I actually read from the Lakers, Eddie. I'm glad you brought that up. I read that they got in contact with Austin, said, man, you got to work on your body, get bigger. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing you got to work on this year. Because I think Austin is in prime position, you know what I'm saying, to take that next step. And be like a Danny Green or a KCP or a Rondo or whoever it was that 2020 year that came in and gave us that third option consistently. And with LeBron and AD doing their thing, they just put us over the top. Everybody played great defense, you know. Greed in the building. What up, Greed? What it do, pimping? Coach James in the building. What up, Chris? What's good with it, man? Marzel in the building. What's up, Marzel? What it do? Coach James, what's happening, my boy? What's good? HM3, what it do, man? Shout out to Atlanta, man. What's good with it? CL in the building. Shot-Town. What's good with it? Shot-Town. All right, Shot-Town. St. Louis gonna come for you, bro. What it do, man? JaVinci J in the building. What up, JaVinci? What's good with it, man? Ryan Duffney in the building. What up, Ryan? What's good with it? What up? Troy Hicks, East St. Louis. I heard that. East Side, stand up. 618. You know what it do. Julia Pratt. What up, Julia? What's good with it? David C in the building, man. What's up, y'all? David C. What's good, man? Take up a pond in the building, man. What's good with it, Tate? Chase Mooney in the building. What's good, Chase? Chase money. Don't chase women. Big facts. He said, what up, Art? Go. Chris, CL, HM3, Bonner, One Cool Piece, Slick, David. Shout out to everybody. Artillery gang in this piece, man. I almost cursed, man. You know what I'm saying? Green gang. What's up, David? Chris said Kevin Garnett, one of my favorite players, and he was not. Yeah. He had a little fake toughness in him, though. I can't lie. When he was a player, I was not a fan. I remember when Brian dunked on that nigga, I almost broke my TV, Chris. Real talk, I was amped. I was hyped. I was like, yeah. That was the days, bro. Brian, at his athletic peak, was stupid good, bro. The kids would never understand, bro. The kids would never understand. Let's go. Let me see if I missed anybody. Davis in the building. What up, Davis? What's good with it, man? He said, man, I mean this MF. I'm in this with big support for you, my boy. I appreciate that, Chris, man. Let me see. I gotta get to the bottom. He said, I think Max Christie could steal somebody's spot the next 2 years. Hey, you know what? If he continue to get bigger or Austin Reeves continue to get bigger, I wouldn't mind, you know what I'm saying, if Max Christie work out, right? Brian retire. We win a chip. Brian retire, right? Max Christie, who you play, who's going to be our next small forward, right? Who, like, it's going to be a period where, I don't know for how long, right? Say Brian retire next year. For a period, it's going to be Anthony Davis, Austin Reeves, Rory, Max Christie, and D'Lo probably, right? That's all we need is a power forward or a center. Just play with the AD, and we could run with that start lineup. Let me know in the chat, post Brian, if y'all like that start lineup. So we'll still have D'Lo, Austin Reeves, Rory, Vanderbilt, and Anthony Davis, with Max Christie emerging, coming off the bench, or maybe starting. I don't know. And we'll still have Gabe Vincent, too. We signed him to a 3-year deal. Hey, this, you know what? If we do get into that context today, of post Bron with the roster we got, with the moves Rob Pelinka made. I never heard nobody say like he made these moves. But I'll take that back. I think he made win now moves, but he also made post LeBron moves too. I heard my nigga Bang say he did it all for LeBron. I do remember my nigga saying that. But I was just saying it might be both. Because I was thinking of these contracts, but they still good enough to be win now players. Still. So hey, two things could be true. Yes, sir. Green gang. Hey Derek, tell me, man, you know what, bro? Don't play with me, bro. I'm gonna make you sit in timeout because you said that. He said that's hard because the league is a 3-point shooting league. That is true. But those are all good 3-point shooters, though. Andrew, what up, Andrew? What's good with it, man? D nice in the building, man. Don't come up here disrespecting my city. You won't even cross that bridge. You hear me? You won't even cross that bridge. Let me see. Nick's a nice. What's good with it, man? Yeah, 640, 6340, bro. That was the best times, bro. Marquise in the building. What up, Marquise? Chris said, I'm talking about when him and Paul Pierce was talking about Brian. Yeah. T Killer in the building. What up, T Killer? Man, he would have leaped right over that nigga. John Wick in the building. What's good with it, man? What it do, everybody? I don't know, man. Brian is a peculiar player because, like, to me, it's so many rules that he's the exception to, right? His athleticism should have been gone maybe 5 years ago, 4 years ago, right? Before he won his fourth title, right? His body should have started shutting down about 3 years ago, right? Now, and then for a player just to have typical injuries late in their career, the ones that normal players have throughout their career, niggas be done after 13, 14. Hopefully they can get to 15 years, right? If niggas just take it easy and just love playing basketball, don't care about winning, you could probably play at about 16, 17 when you get tired. But like, hey, I'm done. I ain't going to win another title. Shout out to Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like that probably play another 3 or 4 years, win the title, but like, I'm good. Get that last bag and get up out of there. But Brian is the exception to that rule, right? Because he's still in good condition, right? He's going to come into a year 21 fully healthy. And if he can avoid injuries, he can still produce, right? So, what'll make him retire, though, right? With another title this year, make it be like, yeah, I ain't got to play with my son, do all that, do none of that, right? Or he's just going to stop when he just done playing, like he said at the ESPYs. You know what I'm saying? He was like, hey, I'm going to keep playing. I'm not going to cheat the game, right? That was a message. Anybody that knows sports and know basketball, that was a message. That when he don't want to play no more, nigga, he'll be done. That's what you call people who just play the game for the money because they just hold on, right? Don't have no love for the game no more, but that bag, they need to pay bills kind of stuff, right? Those are people that we call, quote unquote, cheating the game, right? He'll never do that. So when Brian don't think that he's capable of winning another ring, I think that's when he'll hang it up officially. This year, when our season was done after the Western Conference Finals, we got our first preview of that. Brian sat back and said, you know what I'm saying, I got to think about my basketball mortality. He said, I got to think about it. I can't even answer that question right now. Right? And the first time, everybody was like, oh, my God, is he going to retire? Is he going to retire? Right? But I don't know. He didn't. I didn't think he was neither. But that's neither here nor there because everybody knew that nigga wasn't going nowhere. He's not going to announce he's not going to announce his retirement at the ESPY shot. I heard a nigga say he was going to announce his retirement at the ESPY. Nigga, please. We more legendary than that. But just for anybody who thought I wouldn't, yeah, I know I'm coming back. Stop the cap. He said, you wild. He said, I think he'll play 2 more years and then that's it. So get his last 2 years in Miami. I think so. Shout out to Mia X. What it do, Mia? Chris Jones in the building. What up, Chris Jones? He said, I think I'm blocked on Bang Sports and Entertainment. My messages ain't coming through. Somebody hid your messages, bro. Next time, man, hey, if I don't see nothing, I don't even know if you can see. I don't know, bro. You got to create another account. You know what it do? And when you create that other account, bro, come sub over here too, man. Real talk. He said, Vondale said Giannis done for. I don't know. To me, it depends on the health of Chris Middleton and I guess the productivity of both of them, Vondale, because the productivity of Giannis is going to be high for several more years. Chris Middleton, if his body stays up, he can get back to form. But Holiday is getting old. Chris Middleton is getting old. So we definitely going to see about that squad here in a year or two. So is he done for winning titles? I don't know. Mia said another title for sure. Yeah, that might be the signal to be like 2 fingers, y'all, and go out and leave how Jordan should have left. Because I think once Brian done, he ain't coming back. Vondale said he going to play with both sons. I heard that, Vondale. He said that, right? I think the second one, he was just joking because we know damn well he ain't going to be in the league 4 or 5 years waiting on Bryce, right? But Bronny, if you paid attention to what Brian said over the years, he started off definitely saying he wanted to play with his son. And he was like dead serious too. I'm playing with my son, right? He stayed there for several years, but over the last, I say about 2.5, 3 years, you heard a little subtle change. It was like, it'd be cool that we could just be on the court together. And I would love to play with him. Wink, wink to the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's the purpose. If he can't get drafted by the Lakers that last year on his option year, if he decides to play after this next year coming up, I think he will settle for just playing on the court with him. I'm not going to say it's going to be a swan song, you know what I'm saying, a swan song D-Wade tour, like Mia said. Yeah, so I don't know, because too many haters. There's too many haters in the world. They're going to be yelling at him like Draymond was yelling at Paul Pierce. So, yeah, I can hear it now. Hell no, you like Jordan. T. Killer said, you ain't blocked Chris Jones. You just got timed out. T. Killer said he timed you out, nigga. He ain't block you. Weebay in the building. What up, Weebay? What's good with him, man? He said the guy that haters 2 more years to build their channel. You know what? I'm going to try to build my channel. We all build our channel. I can't stand hate niggas who build their channel off of hate, bro. That's why I don't rock with none of them niggas, man. He said that's tough. Hey, put Chris Jones, he said you ain't blocked though, bro. He said you ain't blocked, bro. So yeah. So that's what we gotta do for a cash out, Chris Jones. We gotta block you. All right. Well, you get 5 minutes, Chris, or I'll block you. You see the cash out. One cool piece said Brian going out, the oldest player to play in the league. That's at least 43. Yeah, I want to say Vince Carter was like 42. Vince Carter might have made it to 43. I don't know. But I think that kind of stuff is no. Because to play to 43 at the level that Brian played at his whole career, you will have to go out like Vince Carter did. So one cool P, I'm gonna ask you this. Do you see Brian sitting on the bench like Vince Carter did? Just to play till he's 43? No. Mm-mm. Think we got him for a year or two, y'all. You wild to say how long you think Kerry got? Steph Curry probably got about 4 more years. Steph Curry gonna play for a little while because shooters gonna shoot, right? I think Steph had to turn from his ankle injury in his career. The injuries concerns kind of left him a little bit. The last time he got hurt, serious hurt, somebody fell on his hand and he broke his hand. That wasn't his fault. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely see him playing another 4 years. I don't know how good, you know what I'm saying, but shooters can normally shoot forever. Y'all see Ray Allen was old as hell, but he can still shoot. I just don't want injuries to take him out like that. So, yeah, I say about 4 years. He'll probably play about 36, 37, 38. He said you should be playing at least 30 minutes. That's true. A last shall be first, bro. He said, I can't see your message, T Killer. Damn, I think I accidentally blocked you or something. See? I hate y'all. Or maybe go in there taking wrenches. He said, Brian want to be like Griffey Sr. and Jr. Yeah, that's true. But you're right. Or he did say he probably going to let Bronny call it. He did say that. He said he was going to probably let Bronny call it because that's real right there. It's one thing to support your son. Brian does an excellent job at that. But to be overbearing is a whole nother thing. And Brian ain't never been overbearing on his kids, I don't think, not from what I've seen. But like the Ball father, LeVar Ball, whatever his name is, that's overbearing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes parents don't know how not to be overbearing. He straight taught this nigga to call Ralphie. Yes, sir. I ain't do nothing. EJ, he said that's why Vince was able to play so long because he could shoot. Yep. You can shoot, man. Just think if they get another impressive guard who can take him off the ball where he just come in his older years and just contribute and make all his threes. I don't know, but it's gonna be interesting to see how he go out though. I want to see how Steph Curry go out. Brian, my opinion, probably got a year or two. Steph Curry got about 3, 4. Who else old? I think Kiwi got about a year or 2 left. I think he's gonna get his last contract and be like, yeah, my knee's too bad. I'm out of here. Ooh, it's gonna be a lot of different people in the league here in a second, man. Once Brian retires, watch the dominoes gonna start falling. Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, all these old niggas. Dame Lillard, out of here. Dark Spring, what's good with it, man? He said Brian take better care of himself. Who, Bernie? Take better care of himself. I think Brian can hold on, I missed that one. What should you say? Can be boring, more minutes, and then just a yeah. Yo talk to Texas is tweaking one cool. Chris said, I don't see him sitting on the bench neither. But who knows? He might define more greatness on these MFs for all they hate they send them. Heard that thug life. But man, I just see him just really just playing until he don't want to play no more. Because I think he said over and over again, man, he was like, I play to win a championship, right? And I think if Brian would have been fully healthy this year in the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you never know what happened. Maybe we would have been looking a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Takeable, man. 20 points would be LeBron last season. Right. Hey, to me, I don't even think 20 points. I would up that to like 24 or 25. Because I think Brian cares about that 25 plus point per game streak. Right? It's going on. It'll be 20 years next year. So I think he's going to average over 25 next year. And if the year after that is his last year, he might let it drop. But you got to think this nigga went what? The last two years was averaging 30. So, man, he said LeBron never be a role player in his life, and that's fact. That's what I'm saying. He's definitely going to walk out the door playing at a high level. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely gonna be 25 for sure. Facts. And I don't mind that because to me, if you remember how this last year started for us, LeBron was real inefficient, right? He got more efficient as the year went along, right? So if he could start the year off being efficient, Brian, that we all know, we can see him not taking so many shots, no so many threes, not just still putting up a good production, facilitating more, because he could take what, 15, 16 shots a game, right? Because we done seen that, Brian, in Miami, where where I want to say the was earned that 27 game winning streak, if I remember correctly. This nigga averaged over 30 points per game, under 15 shot attempts or under 17 shot attempts or something stupid like that. We need that kind of Brian. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got to average 30, nothing like that, but he needs to be super efficient. So when he does have the ball, he's very impactful, super impactful. And that's why he's still able to play this late in his career. He could be super impactful. He said, no, it's all about efficiency for him. I think if he keeps missing, he going to give it up. It depends. It depends. Because as we see him putting in work, it's still going to be shooting threes, deciding when and when not to go to the basket, them kind of things, instead of just being like, you know what, I'm only going to take 17 shots today, and 10 of those are going to be either going to the hole or in the post. Take about 3 or 4 threes a game, which will probably never happen. But hey, if Brian, then that's all, to me, that's all he would have to do is take 3 or 4 threes a game, because he's going to get his shot attempts right, and it's up to him and Darvin Ham and the rest of the team to try to implement that. So I'll be like, all right, bro, we'll get in on this pick and roll 29 times a game, a quarter, right? D-Lo bring the ball up, point Brian, tell Brian to get his ass in the post. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what to do. We need that more. So 15, 17 shot attempts, under 32 minutes a game, averaging 25 points, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds. Right? But he gonna go from 48%, I think he shot this year, to back over 50 like he normally lives. His 3-point percentage is gonna go back up to 35 where it normally lives. And hopefully we got a good enough team and a good enough coaching staff and a good enough system implemented to but just take the regular season by storm, man. Even win that little stupid ass tournament if y'all want to, just to have something to do. You know what I'm saying? Because these players make things up to win games. So the regular season is important. I don't care what nobody say. Playoff seeding is important. That's the main fact. Mia said he unstoppable in the paint. He can't be like Giannis and average 25 in the paint. Nope. But what he can do, hopefully, and I know this is a stretch. When he is driving more, he can get a little more calls. Because I don't see him only going to the line 5 times, under 5 times again. That has to be a outlier. It has to be, because I think that was the lowest of his career in year 20. Crazy, y'all. That is crazy. He said, yeah, it's ridiculous, Chris. This dude on a different level. Big facts. He said he care about that for sure, because when you think about it, who stopped that? Kawhi, never. Hey, Brian, man. He said, I got a whole league going to be changed in a minute. You right. Hey, that's true. That's for niggas like me, 84 game. I heard that, man. Nah, man, because like if you love basketball, right? Say you're a basketball fan, you've been watching the NBA forever, you're gonna keep watching it. Niggas talk tough because they're a fan of LeBron, right? But niggas ain't going nowhere. Niggas who love LeBron love basketball too. Otherwise, that's something else, right? So we're gonna keep going. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying, pay homage to dude, give him his flowers while he's still hurt. Because normally niggas don't play this long. Real talk. And when he gone, I know he gonna want all his fans to keep watching the game. You think LeBron want his fans to stop watching the NBA? I don't think he that vain. I think Jordan is not. That's because JDR is the fella line. Nah, we ain't here to talk about that though. Sorry, he said, "Oh, do you see my message?" Just asking. Yeah, Chris, I see your message, man. Ain't nobody. Hey, look here, man. If I gotta pull this stuff up on my phone to see if anybody see who blocking who, I promise you, I'm gonna take somebody's wrench away. And I ain't playing with you. I ain't playing with you. Nah, I see your name, Chris. You good? You good? Nobody's been nobody's been put in time out. Nobody's been blocked. Everybody can see everybody. He said he got something to say to you, Chris. He said he want to make sure you can see his message. But man, next year it's gonna be crazy. So that's Brian, right? But we all know who's gonna have to be the driving force for the whole year, including the playoffs next year. It's gonna be that nigga Anthony Davis. We definitely gonna see what his role is gonna be in the offensive side. Like when we talk about rotations and stuff like that, and roster builds and stuff like that, we only moving him from 4 to the 5, 5 to the 4, depending on your preference. But his role, his actual role with the team, is definitely gonna have to be discussed. Because you cannot have a transcendental player, right, on your team and convert him into a role player. Just like we were saying about Brian saying that there's no way in hell. No way in hell he's ever going to be a role player. I don't think Anthony Davis should either. I think Anthony Davis is talented enough to play outstanding defense and give you 30. Right? And I think that's the need of him and the want of him to try to get back to the 4 so it could be a little more consistent with him getting the ball. Because if he's the only big on the court, a lot of his chances is going to come from putbacks and stuff like that. He can do that with another big on the court too and get his buckets because we've seen it already. We just seen it multiple times almost throughout his whole career. Did y'all know last year this dude had his highest field goal percentage of his career? Shot almost 57%, y'all, from the field. So all I'm saying, man, if somebody this uber talented, man, needs to be our best player, also needs to be looked at as our best player. Shout out to Tiffany Ned. What's good with it? Tiff in the building. Marcus Jones in the building. He said Brian shouldn't average over 25 next season with this type of a squad. It would be disappointing if he had to average more. But what we need to understand, bro, that nigga like to shoot. That's why you heard me preface earlier, Marcus, man, 15 to 17 shots a game. Let me know in the chat, do y'all think Brian is capable of only shooting the ball 15 to 17 times a game? Let me know. Yes or no. Can he do it? Because that's part of taking a step back. They trying to sugarcoat it by saying, you know what I'm saying, oh, just play off the ball a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Brian ain't no spot-up shooter. What? He said, I agree, but AD has plenty of chances. He's very lucky he isn't traded, but they can force feed him. See, you can call it force feed him all you want to, bro. I call it making him the number one option on offense, right? You can use your own terminology, my guy. I don't care. I'm past that. He said he can if people are making their shots. That's another thing. One thing me and Bees agree on is that AD could be a better facilitator out them double teams and when he's in the post, right? And we will see more of it if the niggas on our team make their shots. Same thing with Brian. Brian can go, what do you average? 7.5, 8 assists this year? He can go for average 9 if he wanted to, if niggas hit their shots. If our 3-point shooters really on point this year, I can see him and Anthony Davis raising their assist totals. I think AD can get close to 4. If we get over 4, we good. We good. We good. Who's our best 3-point shooter? That's what I want to know. Because I also got a couple graphs for that. You know what I'm saying? Let me get to them real quick since we're talking about 3-point shooting. All right? Because floor spacing is going to be very important. All right? With this lineup with D'Lo, Austin, Bron, Jackson Hayes, and Anthony Davis, floor spacing recipe for disaster lineup, right? The pros of it, though, you'll have great rim protection. You'll have 2 lob threats, very athletic group for their size and positions. I agree with that. Our offense will have to be ran a little different. It wouldn't be a lot of 3-point shooting with this lineup on the court, right? With D'Lo, yeah, Austin, yeah. Brian gonna have to get that number up. AD and Jackson Hayes. Nah, I'm cool on that. All right. Because the cons will be poor point of attack defense, only 2 catch and shoot players, 3 non-shooting or non-reliable catch and shoot players. Like I said earlier, Brian, I don't look at Brian as a catch and shoot player. I think he can do it, especially if he's open, right? But if one of these niggas have to sit on the bench, or we have to have one on and one off, one way we can fix it is by putting Taurean Prince in for Brian. You know what I'm saying? That's how we make the Anthony Davis and Jackson Hayes combo work. You know, because Brian, if we want Brian to play 30 minutes, he can come off the 6-minute mark, even the 7-minute mark maybe, right? It's only the first quarter. Put in Taurean Prince. The pros of that, you'll have great rim protection still. You'll still have 2 lob threats, but you'll have better 3-point shooting plus catch and shoot ability with Austin, D'Lo, and Taurean Prince. I like that. I like that a lot. But there are still some cons to it. Poor point of attack defense still. Will be hard to post AD up because you have another big out there that could just easily double team off of Jackson Hayes. And you still 2 non-shooting threats at the power forward and center, right? But if AD comes back a better shooter this year, that can alleviate that a little bit. But this could be our first lineup we see when one of our players go to the bench. If we had Christian Wood, you know what I'm saying, say Brian and AD can sit on the bench, we never going to see that this year. We never going to see Brian and AD sitting on the bench at the same time. If we that good, oh yeah, niggas better watch out. Real talk. But I would say overall, we got some decent. I say overall, this team is probably like a C+, B- in shooting, 3-point shooting. Yeah. T. Killer said Gabe might end up being your best 3-point shooter. Maybe. Or I think D'Lo gonna be our best 3-point shooter. I mean, we all know that nigga can shoot, whether you like him or not. That nigga can shoot. He said if AD is the best player and starts off slow, hold on. Excuse me, y'all. Chris Jones said if AD is the best player and starts off slow, what does that do to the guards' morale? Nothing. Nothing at all. Because if he starts off slow, right, that means that they still ball handlers and they can still choose and say, be like, you know what, maybe I'm going to involve them in a pick and roll this time, give them an easy bucket, an easy rim run, a lot of different ways. If we start the game off with just going to him in a post, more times than not, I think he can start off the game good. He done it before. He do it all the time. Yes, sir. He said, look up numbers of Bryans took less than 20 shots. Bet it's a lot, bro. I'm talking about the Miami years. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not so much. Because I remember him and Kyrie. Hold on. It might have been a second stint in Cleveland, too. Right? Because him and Kyrie, he was letting Kyrie take almost, or if not more, shots than he did. So I just think, man, if he can get back to that more, because what's going to happen is that if we're healthy throughout the whole year, I can see that happening. Because what for context, because on this channel, context is everything, when Anthony Davis got hurt in 2021, Bron had to up his scoring total. And same thing happened this year. So anytime AD goes down, Bron had to up his scoring total. Same thing with Anthony Davis. So those kind of numbers, man, we could just see it. It's just when they was both out there to start the year, he just started off kind of cold. And I ain't never known Bron to start off his season cold. But that's why I don't think it's going to happen this year. Danny from LA, what's good with it, man? What's good with it, bro? No, Danny from LA, you said, I seen you earlier today, bro. You said something. I forgot what you said. I was finna talk about it, too. I think I'm finna look it up on Twitter. He said Vandal got to work on his threes. Big facts, takeable, man. He do. He definitely got to work on his threes, man. He said Austin Reeves hit more clutch threes. Hey, Austin Reeves hit a few clutch threes, man. A lot. I ain't going to say a lot, but he hit enough to be noticeable. I give him about 4. Real talk. He said Reeves not. I don't know, man. We going to see. This year is going to tell a lot, Chris. I think he is that dude, man, for real. Chris said they also, it's just the volume of shots that will come into play. Yeah, and if the ball is swinging around, y'all, it's going to be crazy because we definitely going to have to come in and pass the ball around, make sure that everybody getting their shots. If we shoot over 35% as a team, we're going to be dangerous. We're going to be real dangerous. What up, Davis? What's good with it, man? You on mute.
I can't call him. My bad. I was talking to the phone. My bad.
What's good with it, bro?
It's cool. Nothing there above ground, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What up, CL? What's good with it, bro?
All things are good, my brother. What's happening?
Yes, yeah.
What's up, family?
Chilling, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What up, DJ Killer? What's up, bro?
What's good, y'all? What's good? All right.
Good, man.
What up, Killer?
Chilling, y'all. Another day, another stream, a couple more topics, man. Y'all know what we do. Y'all know how we get down.
Yes, sir.
Now, Davis, you was first. I'm going to start with you, man.
Uh-huh.
LeBron James has played a long, illustrious career, bro. All right? He's the all-time scoring record holder, a record that'll probably never be broke. He didn't won championships, finals MVPs, regular season MVPs. He done everything a basketball player can do.
Right.
When you think this man is going to retire?
Man, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I heard him say last year when his son, Bronny, play, going to lead. I think he want to get a ring with Bronny. But see, but I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to say.
Nope, no guessing to that. You gotta. I'm making people give me a prediction.
Let's see. It's 2023. I'm gonna say about 2025.
So you think he's gonna play another 3 years?
Probably 2. I'm gonna go with 2, man.
No, nope. I'm gonna hold you to that first one.
Man, come on, man.
So,
2. I'm gonna give it 2.
3 years. So 2 years. So that'll be this year that's coming up.
Yeah.
And then that'll be the last year on the Lakers,
Mm-hmm.
where hopefully he could just play on the court with his son.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's not bad. All right. CL, what you think, brother, man? LeBron been playing for a long time, bro.
Man, I'm not gonna put no number on it. I think the man enjoys the game so much. Once his kids get into the game, I don't think he's gonna be there for the youngest son. But I've learned not to put predictions on Bron, man. 'Cause he's far away surpassed anything I thought he was gonna be. I'm not convinced he's still in the top 5 player. I think the circumstances is not allowed him to be that. I mean, he's been injured. The team has been up and down. AD's been injured, things of that matter. I want to see him fully healthy. with AD fully healthy, with a championship caliber team. I want him to prove to me that he's not a top five player. When you look at it, in the broad spectrum of things, man. I'm not gonna put no numbers on it, man. I've just enjoyed every facet of his career, man. I'm gonna continue to enjoy it. I think he got a lot left, man, because Bron is real smart, man. Bron ain't definitely ain't as athletic as he used to be, but he's good at putting his body in situations where he can score. He can use both hands, and I want to see him get to that 32, 35% 3-point range. I think that's one of his goals coming into next year. If he do that, man, sky's the limit. So I'm not gonna put no number on it, man. Because I think he's smart enough to know as long as he feel good and healthy and got a passion for the game, which I think he always has. I don't think he's going nowhere.
I heard that. Now I heard Draymond talk about his IQ. Everybody ranks Bron IQ right amongst the
Uh huh.
greatest IQs of all time. What I want you to do, CL, I want you to
Hmm.
give me his rank, NBA rank all time as far as IQ, right? And then give me reasons why his IQ can carry him to play maybe to a 40, 43. People or any one of these people are saying, you know what I'm saying? Give me something that a part of his IQ that'll get him there.
Okay. I got him number one IQ wise all time, man.
You
Quick
got a
top
top
five.
three?
Yeah. Magic, Braun. I don't put people forget Larry Bird, Chris Paul, and Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd's up there. I think they some of the top five. I'm missing some people here and there. Rondo,
Oh yeah, Rondo.
Rondo, Michael Jordan. I know Michael Jordan get a lot of criticism. Michael Jordan was smart as hell, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Michael and Scottie Pippen also. Scottie was a very smart basketball player. Kobe
Would you
Bryant
would
was
you
also.
would you put Steve Nash on that list?
Yes, definitely, definitely. Steve Nash, the people, perceive him as a systems point guard, greatest point guards of all time, man. I know that he was a system friendly thing for any point guard, but he played at a very high level. And when he had them players around him, man, I forgot that lineup. He was dangerous, man, and uh, assist wise and scoring. So yeah, definitely, definitely a top 10 players. I could kick some old school players back in the day. Mo Cheeks was real smart, man. Basketball player, point guard at that level. It was Mark Price was really smart. Mark Price had a 3 year span there. He was as good as any point guard ever. Don't forget my
Oh,
homeboy.
you can put Isaiah Thomas up there too.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't forget my homeboy from the crib, Chicago. Isaiah Thomas, definitely a top 10 of all time, man. Isaiah was very smart. So yeah, it's been a lot of, but Bron is on another level. What impressed me about Bron's cerebrally art was how quickly he picked up that center position, man. He was a very efficient center, offensively and defensively. Now he wasn't blocking shots like not like centers do. He blocked shots LeBron away, but offensively he was in the right positions. He was making good picks. He was coming off the ball well. And Braun plays off the ball well, very well, and he cuts very well. I mean, if y'all look up that stat, I think if I'm not mistaken, he was one of the top 5 cutters in the league last year as far as getting points is concerned. So Braun was born with that brilliance, man. He was like that in high school, man. That just goes along with his physical attributes.
I heard this, yeah, but that was a good take, bro. For real, Brian could play because Brian. That's why I was saying earlier, like Brian could play till he's 45. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying, like Hunter Jules said, but I don't think he is because of that. I don't think he could be a role player. I don't think he's gonna go backwards like that. But if he was to just play because he just wanted to, he could play shit till he's 50, like Darvin Ham said. Like
Hmm.
that's a good take, man. I want to read a stat before we go to DJ Killer. Just championships won without a former MVP or Defensive Player of the Year. Right? How many of y'all think Brian got of those?
4.
Nope.
You said
5.
without a MVP and a
Yeah,
defensive player of the year.
yeah. Championships won without a former MVP or Defensive Player of the Year.
Who the hell was MVP? Because I know he ain't got no defensive player of the years. That I do know. Who won MVP? D Wade ain't got no MVPs.
Yeah, I'll say he's tied for the lead, right? The others are MJ and Shaq, right? And then second place is Bird, and then fourth place and fifth place is Kobe and Steph, and they got Durant, Magic, and Wade with 0. What up, Dante? Well, now when they say former MVP or Defensive Player of the Year, who did LeBron win a championship with in 2020? That was a former Defensive Player of the Year.
Dwight Howard.
Yes,
Dwight
sir.
Oh,
Howard.
that's right. Yeah, that's
Yep.
D.
right.
Howard.
I forgot.
Yep.
Okay,
So it was 3.
3. Yep. Okay.
MJ with 3 and Shaq with 3.
Right.
Just to show how that Shaq carried. Because Kobe only got 1. Kobe's second title was probably with Ron Artest. Did Ron Artest win a Defensive Player of the Year?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think he did.
I don't think so. He was a hell of a defensive player. Yeah,
Yeah.
Great
Oh.
defender, but I don't think he won it.
great defender.
So who did Kobe win a title with? Right. Well, I take that back. Why he only got 1? You say championships won without a former MVP or Defensive Player of the Year. So I guess the 2 that he won, one of them years, he had an MVP or Defensive Player of the Year. Who was on that team?
Shaq never won Defensive Player of the Year, huh?
No, and I guess that 1 year is the only year Shaq won his league MVP. Then okay,
Yeah, that's why I was like,
that's
trying to
what it
think.
was. Okay, because I'm like, wait a minute, something fishy about that. So the one that they count is the one that Shaq won his MVP in 2001. Yeah, what up, DJ, man? I gotta get to you, man. My fault. I wanted to ask you a question real quick.
Are you good? Go ahead.
Now, LeBron, 20 years, entering year 21, man. We all know it's coming to an end, man. When you think that end gonna happen, bro?
I think he's going to play this year, and then Bronny, if he comes out of college, he's definitely going to play that next year, and then I think that's going to be it. 22 years in the league, that's a long time.
What's the record? What's the record? You know the record off the top of your head?
I think it's 23.
I think it's 22.
22 with Kareem, right? And
I
Vince
thought it was
Carter?
22 with Kareem, but how many years did Vince Carter play? I'm just gonna look it up.
Yeah, I think Vince Carter played 21, 20. Yeah, I think he
21.
played 21.
Yeah, it's 21.
Yep.
Damn, I thought Vince Carter played like 25 years.
Nah, because he went to college, remember? So he so
Yeah, so you give him 2 more years. I think that's what most people are gonna be thinking, bro. They're gonna give him 2 more years just to make sure that because Bron ain't never not fulfilled the contract, so he's always left.
My bad, Art. Vince Carter played 22 years.
oh, okay.
Right, that's what I thought. I thought him and Kareem had the record. Now look up how many years Kareem played.
I thought it was 21. I was wrong. Yeah.
Kareem played 22 too.
I don't know. I looked up Vince Carter.
So I think 22 is the record, right?
Yeah.
It got to be the record then. So Bron will play. So even that year, because next year will be 21, then that year will be 22. So he'll tie the record.
Yeah, I don't see him playing after that. I don't. I can't. Oh, bro.
That's not even a record worth playing for.
Nah.
21.
Who played 21?
Kareem.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Damn, so Vince Carter got the record by itself.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
It is what it is. But yeah, DJ, man, the dude gonna have to go one of these days. You got him a year or 2, play on the court with his son, right? I agree with that too, man. I agree with that too, man. T Killer, when you think Bron gonna retire, bro?
No, I'm in the same boat. I see, because dude's real calculated, right? We were just talking about, or you were just talking rather, about
he's averaged 25 for what? Is it 20 seasons, Art?
19.
19, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you got that, right? My man just said, like, LeBron isn't gonna be a role player. The dude's he's a winner. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see him really just playing. And the thing with his kids, like, yeah, you can look forward to playing with your kid, but what if your kid ain't with it? And he voiced that. So I'm taking that into account as well. And then, he talks about, he loves Jay-Z, and I just think dude is real. Dude, what's 22? What's 2 plus 2 is 4. He got 4 final. Like, yeah, like I could see dude
Boy, hey,
retiring
T
in 2
Killer,
years.
I don't want to hear no conspiracy theories, bro. Just tell me when you think this man is gonna retire.
2 years. He's gonna retire when he's 40, bro. He's gonna retire when he's 40. I'm telling you. Yeah.
No.
I'm serious.
Hey,
He's retiring when he's 40. No, I don't. It's all good. But yeah, no, for real. I think he'll retire when he's 40 because, bro, after that, nobody wants to see a broken down LeBron. Let's just be real.
Do you think?
Never mind what I said.
Do you think that we would ever get to that point where we would see a broken down LeBron? To the point
He's
like
a man, Art.
Just sitting on the bench.
He's a man, Art. Everybody gets older. He can play. He can be effective, of course, but is he gonna play 2 quarters of the game? Is he gonna sit out every other game? That's my dude. Al Horford is 36. The dude was playing every other game. This guy's 38. At the end of the day, every Father Time is undefeated, whether we like it or not. You know what I'm saying?
I heard that. He's
not gonna play till he's 45.
All
right, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Now, I'm gonna go back to the top. Davis, I'm gonna start with you, bro.
Yeah, speak to me.
What's the next step for Austin Reeves?
Man, I see Austin Reeves been in that All-Star game, man.
Woo.
The man got game. I don't care. I don't know what y'all see in the man, but the man got game, man. The man, for a white man, for a white boy, the man can shoot. I don't care what nobody say, man.
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? The man can shoot, though, man. They sleep on my boy, man. The man got game. Telling you, the man got game, man.
All right.
Man, the third best on the Lakers, man.
All right, we definitely gonna get into that too. So, CL.
Yes, sir.
What do you think Austin Reeves' next step gonna be?
Oh boy, man, the sky's the limit with this guy because y'all got to remember he shoot pretty good, man. And he can get it. Yeah, and he can get to the basket when he want to. And when he do get to the basket, he draws fouls. And that's very few players that have that knack, man. But he has it, man.
That is true.
I mean, hey, man, I don't know if he ever gonna be like a perennial all-star, but he might be. He might be that 18 to 20 point game for the next 4 to 5 years easily. Yeah. Yeah.
He got all-star votes already.
Yeah. I'm not going to compare him to Manu Ginobili, but I'm talking about where he is as far as on this team, like a very good third option.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's his future, man. I mean, and I'm very high on Hashimura. I don't even get into that. He showed me something last year. And remember, he ain't scared to hit that big shot. And if he could really get to that 35 to 40 point, not 40, 35% 3-point thing, which he should, but with AD and Bron on the floor, look out, man. There's gonna be some games when he can carry us. He can carry us for a couple of games when Bron and AD ain't playing, man. I mean, that was a hell of a find, man. And he drastically improved last year. And if we equate that again for this year, man, the sky's the limit.
Yeah, man. That leap from playing overseas, bro. I hope it's tremendous, bro. I just hope. I just every day I be like, don't hurt yourself over there, bro. Come back healthy. He gonna come back the person in the most shape. Because right before training camp, he probably gonna have about maybe 2 weeks off.
Hey, let me ask you this question: Braun is a good troll. He's spiteful to his enemies, right? Let's
Mhm.
say after his contract goes out, right? And Austin Reeves and Anthony Davis is killing, and Hachimura's killing a little bit there. And Braun said, I'm gonna come back to the Lakers for about 10 million. Won't y'all go get won't y'all go get Giannis, man? Boy, let me tell you something, because I'm that type of person, spiteful. Man, I want to see them just go eight crap, bro. I'm talking eight crap when Giannis is in his prime, AD in his prime, and Austin killing and Hashimura killing, and bro, so I'm gonna come back for a 1 year contract, about 10, 12 million, just a little
I mean,
something.
if he sit back,
Ooh,
okay, like say he we do really good this year. Say we win the title this year, right?
uh-huh.
And we, Brian wouldn't have to opt in until free agency start, right?
Mm-hmm.
So say he gets some kind of win or something that can happen, he could do it after next year. He ain't got to wait
Yeah.
to his contract.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. I don't know what exactly the years were. Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean,
How
I
about
can see it. I can see it because he can make that last year really, really worth it.
mm-hmm.
If you say like the Lakers don't draft his son, but him and his son then had that conversation where it's cool to play on the same court, but no, you ain't got to come and play on my team, Dad. You know what I'm saying? So Brown
Mm-hmm.
like, all right, bet I'm gonna play one more year, but I'm gonna try to win me a title this year because I feel like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm still good enough. All right, let's see what these free agents out here look like. If it looks
Mm-hmm.
like somebody's worth going there, that'll make every Laker fan who hated him instantly fall in love with him.
Mm-hmm.
If there's any Laker fan who hated Brian before that, they will instantly fall in love with Brian after that because that'll be an ultimate sacrifice. That'll be an ultimate message to Laker Nation that Brian was here the whole time to win chips.
Yeah. Oh, he is. Yeah.
So yeah, I can see that happening. You know what I'm saying, Brian? If Brian was that kind of spiteful dude, be like, you know what I'm saying? I see you down there. And say he might even do it if KD don't win a chip in Phoenix
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
because they didn't put together a monster all of a sudden that he was like, you know what? I'm not finna leave right now because I want to take down one more monster.
Just like just put him at that old school point guard for 25, 30 minutes. Not defensively, right? Because if you get Giannis at AD defensively, it don't matter where you play. I mean that's just an embarrassment of defensively. You can put me and you out there. It don't matter. Uh, so if that happens, in a way to look at that, y'all coming to the season. Let's just say Milwaukee start underperforming. Giannis gonna get his points and scoring and all that stuff and rebounding. And if things ain't going right in Milwaukee with this new coach or whatever, yeah, bro.
I ain't see
Hold
it,
on.
man.
So,
Hold on, T.
all
Killer.
right, just to be
Hold
sorry.
on. Oh, go ahead, T. Killer, real quick.
No, I was just gonna say, just to be clear. So, CL, you talking about him sitting out for a year and then coming
No, no,
back?
no.
That's what you
He
said,
cut
right?
that. He let that cut. It's his last year on that contract. He come back, but he ain't coming back at 35, 40. He coming back at 10.
Okay.
No,
So
no, no, no. You mean 45 or 50, like 50 or 55.
yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
The dynamics there.
And his last year is gonna
Oh,
be
all right.
$55 million.
Okay.
And then we can
Yeah.
go
See, that's what I was.
one of these young stars who for the max who were free agents
Yeah.
every year.
Right. AD cooking. AD, no doubt the number one guy on the team. We might still get D. Oh boy, come on, y'all.
All
We
right.
still,
Let's get too far. Let's not get too far. DJ, you next, bro.
Yeah, what was the question again? I was
The question is, what is Austin Reeves' next step?
I would say 18, 20 points per game score. I don't think he's gonna reach all-star level. Yeah, he got votes, but everybody get votes, so I'm not really putting stock into that. Especially on this team, like you got LeBron and AD, so automatically there, he's not going to be no all-star. Like he would have had to leave for me to even consider that. So I would say just 18 to 20 points, good third option on on this particular team because it's a championship contender. So that's about it for me. Nothing too major, nothing out of the ordinary.
Shoot, 18 to 20 points is out of the ordinary, my nigga.
I mean, but we got. I mean, not necessarily. It's a lot. It's a lot of people in the league that's scoring 18 to 20, bro. That's
I mean, but hey, that's a big jump, DJ, because you got to think before
It
the
is,
trade
bro.
deadline, what was he averaging? 12, 13 points, maybe, if that.
yeah,
After the
about
trade
there. Yeah,
deadline, he was averaging 17. So it would have to be somewhere more momentum going towards him. He had going towards the end of the year to push him to 18 to 20 points a game more. So that's oh my God. If he does that, bro, I'll be like, give him an all-star regardless. I don't care who mad. He
yeah.
averaged 20 points, 20.1 points per game. Put that nigga in an all-star game. Because that means he's balling.
I
As
mean,
a third option. I'm sorry, DJ. I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. I heard a stat today. The last player not named LeBron, 80, or Kobe to make an all-star team is who?
you say the
Yeah. DJ, you first.
last who?
The last player not named LeBron, 80, or Kobe to make an all-star team was who?
For the Lakers?
Yeah. Blew my mind, bro.
Wow, I would say going back.
It's not hard neither. It's not hard. Just think about it.
Paul Gasol?
Yep.
Yeah, sound about right.
So that's going on 15 years that somebody not named Kobe, LeBron, or AD been into an all-star game. I don't know. Because when Brian and AD,
That's a wild stat.
yeah, like when Brian played with Kyrie, did anybody on that Cleveland team make an all-star besides? No, Kevin Love did. Didn't he?
No, I don't think he did. I think it was just Kyrie.
I know Kyrie made one.
Yeah,
I know he missed that one the first year. Damn, I thought Kevin Love was an all-star one of them years too. That's crazy.
Yeah, it might have been Caleb.
It would.
No, K Love ain't never been an all-star in that. Damn.
No.
Nope.
Wow.
Who was it? Who was it, Walter?
What year?
Nah, so that
What
means
I was talking about.
It was only LeBron and Kyrie.
Yep.
DJ Lowe said Andrew Bynum made it in 2011 for the Lakers.
Oh, yeah, that sounded about right. He sure did. Yep. That's when Bynum was good.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
If he never got hurt, man, he was special, man. He was special, bro. I know look, Kobe said that they carried this horrible team. That was a very good basketball team. Kobe lovers.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of guys like that, CL. There's a lot of guys that were just real good that got hurt and you just never seen.
Yeah.
Look at what.
Yeah.
Look at what Lonzo Ball's going through right now.
T-Killer, it's your turn, T-Killer. It's your turn, bro.
What's going on?
What's Austin Reeves?
Oh, about Austin Reeves?
What's Austin Reeves' next step?
Like I said the other night, I think he averages 15 to 20. There was just he made a jump his second year, which is kind of rare for especially dudes that people are actually looking at. He's in that Lakers jersey, he's got the spotlight on. There's a reason we're talking about him right now. I don't know about all-star and all that, but no, I think he makes the jump because I think, some guys have a hard time playing around LeBron and they get flustered and whatnot. I don't know. For some reason, where's he from? Arkansas? Art?
Yep.
This dude had nothing better to do, bro. Just hoop all day, and I just think he's one of those dudes. And now he got, he got LeBron in his ear, bro, you can really do this. And I think that's why you're seeing him just show up in big moments, You know, like CL was talking about, like this dude ain't scared of the lights, and that I think that's rare when you're on big teams like the Lakers or the Celtics. So, yeah, no, I think he makes a jump. Like I said, 15 to 20 points he's gonna average this year.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, man. All right, T Killer, appreciate that, man. Nah, Davis, back to you, bro.
Uh-huh.
Now, I'm trying to see what should I ask next. Let me see. Hold on. All right, man. Biz Biombo or Christian Wood, bro?
Man, that's
Which player type you want to go with?
wow. That's kind of hard. I'm gonna go with Christian, man.
All right, because Biz Biombo, he only 6'8", but he 255 pounds with a 7'6" wingspan. His pros, he's a great rebounder. He averaged over 10 rebounds per 36 minutes, which means that if he was to play 36 minutes per game, he'd average over 10 rebounds.
Mm-hmm.
Great shot blocker, rim protector with his 7'6" wingspan, 3.6 blocks per 36 minutes this season. That was this season, too. All right. He's a great live threat as well, plus pick and roll. Now, his bad, his cons, does not provide three-point shooting. We all know that. We wouldn't expect him to. All right. Somebody check their background, please. I heard somebody in the kitchen making them a sandwich.
Said no eating on the panel, huh? That's crazy, Art. You said no eating, but you be eating.
I can't eat and run the panel at the same time. So
Okay.
if there's ever a time where like a conversation is going for a long periods of time where I'm just letting y'all cook, I mute my mic and I might eat some of y'all and never know. Right? So whoever the hell that was didn't mute their mic.
That was me. Can you mute my mic, Art? Because I'm kind of.
Yes, sir. So he making him a sandwich for real, bro. He got the band-aids on his hands. Can't mute his mic, bro. Nah, man. Biombo, the rest of his cons is that he's not very effective at switching onto smaller players on defense. Yep, that's true. And likely looking for slightly more than a vet minimum. But it's too late for that because there ain't nobody going to give more than that. What up, Reggie? His primary strength is a rim protector, right? And then I got another one for Christian Wood. Christian Wood, y'all, man, he only 214 pounds. That's the one thing that stuck out to me when I read this about Christian Wood, y'all. Dude is light, right? But he's 6'10", got a 7'3" wingspan, versatile scorer from the center power forward hybrid. All right. He said one of the best three-point shooters, floor spacing bigs in the entire league. He could definitely shoot. Solid rebounder as well. 10.2 rebounds per 36 minutes. So kind of just like Biz Biombo, you know. His cons is that he lazy, non-committal defender at times. Not mobile enough to routinely switch on defense, nor strong enough to defend physical bigs, which is I think is a problem that a lot of people have with dude.
All right.
And has not yet proven to be a winning player, which is another problem I think we have with dude. So I don't know. So Davis, you still going with Christian Wood, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Let me see if CL ready. CL.
Yes, go ahead.
He cooking. Oh, you good?
He had to run back to the phone real quick. The Christian Wood, bro. Or Biz Biombo, bro. Which player type would you prefer the Lakers to sign on their 14 roster spot?
Hold on, y'all. I got to flush the toilet.
That is
all right.
That is too much, bro. You should have said, Art, mute my mic.
I thought I did, but that's all right. I'm cool. No. You know, Art, you know I'm tired of Christian Wood, man. You know I'm tired of Christian Wood.
Tell him again, CL. This is a recurring conversation.
Christian Lou Alcindor Woods. I'm tired of talking about it, but no.
Man, come on, bro.
I'd rather have him, man, because that element that he provides for a team is very important, especially with the Lakers. So, and from what I understand, I did a little research today. I think he is going to be a Laker because his options with the Bulls is gone.
Yes, it is. They signed somebody
So
to 21
yeah,
million.
so I think he's going to be pissed because nobody wanted him but tough, man. If you want to stay in this league and get your money on the back end, you're gonna have to do something for the Lakers, and he's gonna have an opportunity.
That's gonna be interesting. I can't wait for that day, bro. I need to hurry the hell up for sure. That's a good take, man, because it's still up in the air. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that still, man. DJ Killer, man, what you think, man? Day 417 on Christian Wood watch, bro.
Oh man, me personally, man, like I said before, I want some toughness. I want some grit, and Bismack brings that. He's available, he gonna play his role. I don't think Christian Wood is a winning player, and that I didn't know he was only 214 pounds. I didn't even know that.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, man, I just want the big body, man. Especially, we got to deal with Joker, and I want to be able to deal with him, bro. I'm not really worried about nobody else. So for me personally, I'd rather have between those two. I'd rather have Bismack. Like I said, I want that toughness, man, that grit. So that's just me on that.
Yeah, man, let's sign DeMarcus Cousins, man.
I'm kind of with DJ on that. I got Bismack too.
What you got, T Killer, man? What you think the Lakers if you was a Laker? No, from the outside looking in, T Killer.
Always.
Who should the Lakers sign, bro? Look at our roster. Our roster is what it is. You know what we need.
If the kid is what I would, if the kid was willing to sign, yeah, I'd take him. But I don't know. It just seems like, why is it taking so long? You know what I'm saying?
Options.
I think he's trying to get paid. So I don't know if he goes there or not. I'm not gonna act like I'm an expert.
I don't really think it's about money
Christian
no more.
Wood is doing.
T Killer. I don't think it's about money no more because of what happened in Chicago. That money is gone from Chicago. Chicago was probably one of the very last places where he could get a bag. And if I had to put money on it, T Killer was really happening. He's waiting to see if Dame goes to Miami, and he's going to sign there for the vet minimum because he will probably start.
I know Chicago just signed somebody back or whatever, but what I was looking at was because they had gotten that I don't know if it's from Lonzo Ball, they had gotten like an extra $10.2 million or something.
That's the money that they spent on the player that we just said.
All right, that's. I was gonna ask you that. That's where I was. You know where I was going.
Money that they spent. They ain't got that money no more.
Okay, so that's gone. Then then you got a point. Now his leverage is gone. Now he might have to come to the Lakers. And why wouldn't you anyway? You might be right. You might be right.
See. We definitely gonna see. What up, Vondell? What's good with it, man?
What's up, man?
Hey, man, Brian, man. When you think Brian gonna retire, Vondell, man?
Man, I think Brian gonna. First, I want to say tomorrow. I'm joining tomorrow, but
hey.
I want to say Brian gonna retire. Brian gonna retire after he play with Bryce.
Bryce?
Bryce, are you serious, man?
I mean, yeah.
Come on, Vondell, man. Don't fall into that trap, bro.
That's a long ways away, my man.
Bryce, what, 16? 17, 16, 17?
He's like 15. No.
Come
Hold
on,
on, stop, y'all. Stop. Bryce is
like 16 years old.
Bryce is 15 years old.
Okay.
That means that you would have to wait 5 more years just to even play where he go, or no sir, it's not gonna happen.
I don't know. I think he gonna play with both. I think he gonna play with both. Uh, I don't know.
You don't want him to retire, do you?
That's my favorite player ever.
I know.
You know? But he gone next year from the Lakers. I don't want him to be, but he gone. He gonna play with Bronny.
Hey man, he ain't going nowhere, nigga. He gonna be a Laker
I
for
mean,
life, nigga.
I
I don't
hope so.
know.
I hope so. But you know,
He ain't going
I'm.
nowhere, nigga. Hey man, because if we go to Boston, because Bryce there, we gonna have a problem.
I don't. Nah. Bryce ain't gonna make. Boston gonna be decent. Bryce probably gonna end up in San Antonio. I mean, Bronny gonna probably end up in San Antonio.
Whew. So if you're the Lakers, bro, and you have an opportunity to draft Bronny with say the 21st pick overall, would you do it?
Yeah. But I don't think Bronny gonna fall that far.
Mm. I heard that. No, I think he's gonna be right around that range. I think he's gonna be around anywhere from the 15 to the 20 range a bit.
Yeah.
And Dejon Brown is a real Laker. You see, what jersey does Brown have on this picture right here, Dejon? Go ahead, Vondale.
What they got the Atlanta at mock at 17. I know Atlanta gonna take him.
That's why I said it. You know what I'm saying? So, but you never know. Like we was a 7 seed this year, but somehow we still ended up with the 17th overall pick.
Yeah.
What if that happens again? We getting Bronny, baby.
if we get Bronny, I think that's dope. But Bronny don't play. Bronny ain't gonna play.
And Bronny gonna be our next starting point guard, our future point guard.
Over D'Lo?
Hell yeah, with Austin Reeves, Vanderbilt, Rui Hachimura, and Anthony Davis.
Man, we might not even have Rui in the next year.
He's not accepted by all the fans. He's accepted by the majority of Lakers fans.
I like Rui. He's just about to become expensive. I mean, not Rui. I mean, Vanderbilt. But he's just about to become expensive.
He already signed, man.
He gonna want his money.
Yeah, he already signed, man.
No, but he only signed through 1 year though.
He gonna want his money. Vando gonna want his money next year.
Yeah, Vando is the next.
Don't the Lakers got a team option on him?
That's this. They picked it up. That's for this upcoming year.
He finna be unrestricted next year, I think.
Yep. So Vando next up, y'all. And I don't know how much money we gonna have after next year.
Oh, you say Vando? I'm thinking Hashimura. I'm sorry.
No.
My fault. I messed it up.
We'll be all right around Vando.
Okay.
Garrigan said LeBron will retire in 40 years. What up, Jude? What's good with it, man? What up, Dante, man? What's good with it, man? I don't know, man. LeBron's going to be out of here in a minute, man. And we're going to have to talk about the Lakers without Bron. We're going to have to reminisce about the old times. Oh, man. We're going to have to find a new Laker player to be enthusiastic about.
Yeah. I heard y'all was talking about Giannis. He over with.
He said Giannis.
I like Giannis, but he an athletic player, and he just had knee surgery.
All right,
hey, bro, can I ask you a question, bro? What's his name?
Go ahead, Sia.
What's the guy talking name?
That's Vondale.
Vondale, you don't like chitlins, do you?
Like who?
Chitlins, do you?
Nah, no, not at all.
Okay, you sound a little chit lately. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, Vondale. What post Brian, right? No, I ain't gonna go with. I'm gonna go with what the CL said. Brian opts out, right, but stays with the Lakers, so he can open up a max slot for one of these young players who might be a free agent. What year is that? That'd be the 2024-25 season.
25, 24, 25. He can opt out at 24, 25, yeah.
Give me 1 second before I finish that question because I want to actually look up the free agents from that list, and I wanted you to know who would you pick up one of these stars, right? And from the first looks of it, bro, he don't look too good because LeBron is still number one on the list. Pascal Siakam is number two. James Harden is number three, even though I thought he was a free agent now. I don't know why they said that. Let me see. OG Anunoby from Toronto, DeMar DeRozan, Nick Claxton, Buddy Hield, and those are the top 7 free agents of the 2024 potential NBA free agents to watch for. Jesus Christ. So it's no free agents out there like that the Lakers could splash for that's poor like a Giannis, right? Because if Giannis is on his last year of his deal, say for some reason he don't sign his extension, and he's on the last year of that deal, the Bucks is going to want Anthony Davis and everything we got for Giannis. End of discussion. But it wouldn't benefit Brian to take no pay cut. CL, do you still feel the same way now since you heard the free agents from that year? The potential free agents from that year?
No, I don't. It's got to be for somebody like a super
He
free
got to
agent.
be like a superstar.
Yeah, a superstar. Not with Braun. They're gonna be looking at Braun to be, getting 30 in June. No. And you was Siaka or whatever his name. You would probably have to do that. So no, it's got to be like Giannis or something like that. I thought when is Giannis' contract up, Art?
That'll be the next year.
Oh, okay.
Because he's eligible to sign his extension this or next offseason.
Yeah, okay.
So man, it's gonna be a super duper extension too.
Yeah, it's gonna be something.
He said Lakers should trade for Giannis and get Victor Webb when he a free agent. Boom, Shaq and Kobe part 3. No, sir.
San Antonio ain't going.
He said part 3. Hey, Big O, I think Giannis going to have a big year this season. He better, because otherwise he going to get that label as one and done and nigga who can't never stay healthy in the playoffs. How many excuses we going to give Giannis for getting hurt in the playoffs? Never mind. Hey, let's see.
Giannis ain't about to be the same.
I told niggas out there. I told niggas that Giannis was only gonna win one title.
That's all they're gonna win.
That whole offseason after he won, niggas was like, he's finna be a top 10 player of all time.
No. He still got a hell of a resume, but like. That injury messed him up. That injury that he just had on that knee, it's over with. He an athletic player. He's not going to be the same no more.
DJ, mute your mic.
My bad.
See, Art, the deal is that what Michael, and I know this all these channels is about Michael and LeBron. But those two is accomplishing who they are, ain't nobody doing that no more ever again. So y'all can forget about it, bro. That's hard. It's hard going to 9 straight finals or whatever it was, not 9 straight, but going to 9 finals, winning 6 championships, being Magic Johnson, winning 5 championships, Kareem 6, Kobe 5, even though Kobe was a role player on 2 of them. But that's very difficult to do, man. So when we be talking about Giannis and Jokic, I know Jokic is going to reinvent basketball next year. Nope. It's not happening. You're going to see probably a different champion for a long time. You ain't going to repeat in the near future, in my opinion.
Right.
I agree with that. Very interesting. Very, very interesting, bro. DJ, did you want to say something? Just when you off of mute, your mic was tweaking.
Is it still tweaking?
No.
It's the Giannis thing, bro. Like, to be honest, Phoenix blew that series. This whole thing about him being a top 10 player of all time was a bunch of hogwash, in my opinion. like people just jumped. That's just like people like I don't understand how people put Jokic at top 20. Like so one championship just put you in the top 20. Like where they do that at? But
It's that and what he actually was doing on the court with the triple doubles and being a center who can average over 10 assists a game. He gets more credit for his triple doubles than every triple double Russ ever got.
Yeah, I get that. I'm not.
His is more earned.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, but to go from like out of the top 75 or whatever to top 20 off of one championship, like that's a little absurd to me. But you know, he still got work to do. I just can't put somebody in the top 20 with one championship. But especially like he doesn't really have the like, at least not yet. He don't have all the stats yet. Like, so I mean, like I say top 20, that's pushing it for me, man. I'm sorry, that's just me. But so
it is, most definitely is. I wouldn't agree with that. Not all time. I ain't even thinking about where Joker rank all time yet.
Yeah, like people just jump the gun. Like they want somebody to I get it. The old guard is gonna be gone sooner or later, but it's still older players that are better than him. Like that's just the reality.
Definitely, man. Yeah.
So so I I'm not so quick to just disregard the old guard, bro. Like, so I respect the older players, bro. So
Adam Hurley, that's a great point. I've been saying this point for years, bro. When I talk about Anthony Davis and Lakers and LeBron James and this passing the keys stuff, he say big men don't win titles for you unless a point guard style big.
That's right.
They don't run the offense. Even Joker had a stellar Jamal Murray.
That's a great point, man.
Great point, bro.
All right. I will ask y'all. I know you know, but everybody out there in the panel and listening right now, you tell me a center, a full power forward who didn't do nothing with a good point guard.
I would say the only one, bro, is Shaq.
Yeah, I was just going to say with Shaq. Yeah,
that's a good
point. That was only for one, maybe two of his rings.
Yeah, but that's that. They didn't have a point guard really with their system, right?
Yeah,
with that,
look though,
the triangle.
Like you're going to have a point guard out there, right? But like what we're saying now, it has to be a dynamic guard, like almost a superstar level kind of guard to play along with the superstar talent level big, and they'll get you a championship. It's a reason why Joel Embiid keep fizzing out every year, because his teammates didn't step up when he didn't step up, so on and so forth. Joker is the total opposite of that. This year, his team stepped up next to him when he was stepping up, and he got him a chip.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes that guard play to put you over the top, to make sure Joker was the best player, to make sure Joker got his Finals MVP, and make sure Joker got his 10 assists by hitting their damn shots. And that's all I was saying about Anthony Davis. The niggas around him gotta play like he's the number one. A big can't do it by themselves.
Right.
That's just facts. I mean, I'm sorry. What up, Zero? What's good with it, pimping? Shout out to you, man. Karl Malone and Stockton never won the championship. That's true.
So I just think though, Art, like this is off the Lakers. This is just on Denver. I just think they caught fire at the right time, and then I feel like you got to equate a lot of that to Joker. I just feel like when you're playing at your best at that time, you're putting up triple doubles in the playoffs like it's nothing. I think that rubs off on your teammates, especially if you got the right teammates that are like really, they're really trying to win. So that's my only thing.
I get it.
Yeah. I think they caught fire at the right time.
I get it. Of course, it rubs off of your teammates, play good, and everybody plays good. Yeah, I get that. But in order for Joker to be Joker, if his teammates did his shots, then guess what? Joker wouldn't have won the title this year, no matter what the numbers.
No, I agree with everything you said. I just had to preface it with that.
Right.
Because it's like, I just think there is something about a teammate.
Shout out to Dante, man. He said, "Hey, DJ Facts, homie, niggas, I heard you better elevating that Joker dude straight to the top 5 off of one title." Right. And that's kind of the predicament that I fell into, that we fell into right after Giannis won his first title. So people are going to say stuff like that regardless. I get it. Only time will put those things back into a proper perspective, just like with Giannis. That's why, even though I still got Giannis as the best basketball player in the world, it might change. If he goes another year, another 2 years, another 3 years, and it's clearly somebody better than him, I'm not going to keep him at number one. I'm going to change it. But if Giannis comes back next year and wins the title, that's going to make Joker title look a lot less, and people are going to stop talking about Joker. It works both ways.
I don't think they win next year, bro. I don't think they win next year. No,
Me neither, Killer. Me neither. I'm gonna keep saying Boston, man. Go ahead,
bro. Bruce Brown was a big.
No, hold on, hold on, Seals. I mean, hold on, T Killer, hold on, T Killer, hold on.
Go ahead.
What was you finna say, CL?
I think I'm gonna say this, y'all. I think some coming soon. This is gonna be Jason's Tatum league. I think people.
Oh, well, I'm not finna talk about that neither. Come on, man. It ain't that.
We ain't on that page.
Bro. Next.
All right.
Hey.
All right.
I ain't going there, bro. This ain't no damn Boston Celtics channel. I feel you like Jason Tatum. St. Louis stand up.
I'm just
hey, if I'm talking T Killer, bro, chill, bro. Thank you, bro. I know you a little pissy because I'm not finna let you get off on those Celtic hype. I'm sorry. It's not happening.
I'm done.
Yeah, bro.
Is it a road channel, woman?
I was just messing around, bro. Come on.
Hey, Killer, call me later, man. We'll chop it up.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to talk about that time, bro.
I'm done.
Oh, they gonna be the best player. Hey, nigga, bro, please.
I said, what he? I'm
He said,
I knew I was gonna cut it out.
Hey, Hunter Jules said, I don't think Denver is winning. Next, some of the players already got traded. The chemistry isn't going to be there anymore. They only lost 2 players, and they lost one really good role player in Bruce Brown, and then they lost another decent, good veteran role player in Jeff. What's his name? Jeff what? Jeff Green.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So the players they lost, I don't think it's going to be too much about their chemistry. You know, maybe Bruce Brown, but if they got somebody who come in and fill in for him, I think they'll be just fine. He said, "What you think about the Lakers picking up Rudy Gay?" Hell no. It's another.
I don't want him.
Why y'all making me say hell no so much today?
You saying it on yourself?
No, that's CL. T Killer ass.
When I think about the Lakers, for real, is I don't believe in Michael Porter. I don't think he's gonna just be a leader out of nowhere. I don't.
Does he have to be?
I don't believe.
Does he have to be?
If Bruce Brown is gone, Jeff Green is gone, like, bro, all he does is stand at the 3-point line and clap for the ball. That's what he does.
Yep.
He good.
Who?
Michael Porter Jr.
I see him more than that in the playoffs.
Bro, I don't believe in that guy. I don't.
And that's fine. You don't have to believe in a T Killer because you believe in somebody. This ain't 2K. They don't mean
You're right, Art. You're right.
Somebody mean that they're not going to do what they supposed to do. To me, I ain't got no problem with how dude played. They just want a chip. So anybody who just wins a chip learns from that and will try to definitely apply that to the next year. I'm not for people sabotaging other people because they in their feelings, because they might not like said player or think he's A, B, or C. Michael Porter Jr. just won a chip. He can come back next year even more focused, more hungry to win another chip. Just like anybody else who has the opportunity to win multiple chips. That was my point about Joker at first, y'all. I wanted to know if Joker is in this NBA lifestyle stuff enough to actually know what it means to come back and defend your title, right? Because Hunter reported earlier, she said that Joker is not going to play in the FIBA Basketball World Cup for his country. He's going to sit back and enjoy the ring he just got. He's still in this country, ain't even training yet. You know what I'm saying? Most of his teammates are still here in the States training. When he comes back, I don't even know if Joker going to know what it means to defend your title because he barely knew what it meant to celebrate that bitch. And I mean that.
Right.
So he come back and just want to hoop. No, he's going to get smacked in the face every night.
Right.
He's going to get team's best shot every night. Nobody's going to take him lightly. Nobody.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if his numbers went down this year.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is because it's going to be so much difficult. Every game plan is going to be pointed towards him, period. And we know Jamal Murray might not have a good year next year. He might because he's that kind of player.
Mm-hmm.
You never know.
My only thing though is there was a target on his back, bro. Let's not act like dude didn't win two MVPs.
Yeah, but that doesn't put a target on your back, T Killer. That ain't it. Vondell, you still there, bro?
Yeah, I'm here.
What do you think him coming back next year? Do you think Joker will have the same kind of passion to repeat, or do you think that he will be just comfy and happy with the title he already won?
You made a good point about the target, but I think he still got the work ethic. He gonna go out there and compete. Like even that, like he always come in looking slouchy, but he ball. That's just him. Like every off season, he turning. He going back overseas to get faded. So he gonna come back over here and ball out.
I want to agree with that. You know what I'm saying? It's just something bothers me about
but you got to be fair, right?
Yeah,
his numbers are gonna be different, but that's just because he's so great of a player.
Hey, T Killer, let him finish. Stop interrupting.
His numbers are gonna be different, but that's just because he's so great. It's like when LeBron numbers look, assist numbers go down, his rebound numbers go down. It's like everybody second guess is he falling off. Nah, that man it's just gonna he's still gonna compete at a high level. He might not get a triple double, but he's still gonna average high numbers.
I agree. Now you can jump in, T Killer.
There's nothing to jump in about. Like I'm just saying.
No, I mean, but did you want to agree with something that he said, or you just wanted to jump in and say something?
I just said I don't think they're winning the chip next year. What are you talking about? I just told you why. Because I don't believe in Michael Porter Jr. And they lost Bruce Brown and they lost Green.
T Killer, listen. You interrupted Vondell to agree with him about something he said, or did you just interrupt him just to talk? That's why I said you jump in and say something about what he said.
All right, bro.
Yes or no?
I apologize.
All right. Anyway.
Anyway.
Nah. Joker, like what we was talking about. Anybody else want to say something about Joker before we move on to the last topic?
Yeah.
No, I agree, Art. I think there's a whole different atmosphere coming to Joker this year. You know, he's going to be the focal point of the league in some way. I don't know if he prepared for that. We see how he adjusts, and I agree with T Killer about Michael Porter Jr. He's just a glorified 3-point shooter, man. To me, I don't see nothing great about him, man, at all. That's just my opinion.
Well, it's pretty great when you're a champion, right, John?
Yeah, the 12 men are champion too.
Yeah, I know, but he actually played a little better than that, don't you think?
Yeah, but he's the third option.
I'm not hating on, dude. I'm just saying. I'm
talking to CL.
All right. Now, what you say? I'm sorry.
You know what? Go ahead, CL.
No, he just got something to prove to me. He's still young. I think his back was hurting through the final, so that's going to always hinder your abilities. So we'll see.
All I agree with that too, because he is still a young up and coming player, and the production he provided throughout the playoffs was right in line with what he should have been doing. So maybe he is one of the players who might take another jump that year, and it won't be so bad that Bruce Brown is gone. I ain't taking none of these niggas lightly, bro. I'm trying to think of everything that'll make these teams better. That way, I know what the Lakers need to stop.
Big facts.
Yeah, I understand that.
I'm not selling nobody short just because I'm hoping Michael Porter Jr. is not going to be a good player because he can kick our ass, or Aaron Gordon for that matter. They kept their core. Same thing we did.
You're right about that, Art. You're right about that.
We got to look at these players. Like, that's why I kind of went at CL about Phoenix, man, because I'm like, man, you know what? We got to pay attention to these teams because these teams can get us, bro. Real talk. And then we sit here looking stupid because we thought the whole season we could beat a Phoenix or beat a Denver and taking teams too damn lightly. Davis, you there, bro?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, bro. Last question of the day. Can you see your screen, sir?
Yeah, I see it.
You say what would cause the biggest boost to the Lakers this season? You got A, Vando improving his offense, B, D'Lo shooting being more consistent, C, Rui performing like he did in the playoffs all season, Cam Reddish living up to his potential as a player. A, B, C, or D?
I'm gonna go with A, man.
You gonna go with Vando improving his offense? Why?
Because he working with Phil Handy, and I believe Phil Handy gonna make him better.
Man, y'all think Phil Handy got the Midas touch.
Man, come on, Art.
I'm with you, Art, with this Phil Handy love. Jesus.
Everybody, CL, you go touch Phil Handy.
Phil Handy. Okay, because hey, Art, because he guarded LeBron in the post with his shirt off. Oh, he's a great coach now. Okay, no, that's LeBron James, y'all, and Anthony Davis. So they're pretty damn good now.
CL, same question, bro. Can you see the screen?
Yep.
A, B, C, or D, and why?
C. You know I'm a Rui guy.
You say Rui performing like he did in the playoffs all season.
Mm-hmm.
But see, I'm okay. I'm gonna let you have that one. I'm not gonna say what I was finna say.
No, go ahead and say, man. Go ahead. I know it wasn't all. It was up and down. Okay, we expect that.
He gonna play all season up and down.
No, I don't think he's 25. Art, I'm gonna keep saying this about. I'm gonna keep telling y'all Laker fans this, man. D-Lo, I'm not D-Lo. Reeves and Hashimura, nobody can sit there and tell me they ain't getting worse. You can't tell me they ain't gonna get better. They are. So what that means? The sky's the limit, brother. That's just my opinion.
All right, so he going with C. If Rui ball out like he did in the first two games of that Memphis series all year, we gonna be all right. Let's go. DJ Killer, you next, man.
Yeah, I think it's A. I don't even think it's close. Vando improves his offense. That would take the Lakers team to a whole different level. Especially we already know what he can do defensively, so we don't have to talk about that. He work on that corner three. He work on people closing out on him. When he can hit the three, get to the basket, that would cause so many teams problems, cause everybody problems actually. So now with Vando, we can actually, be dynamic defensively, of course, and also be dynamic offensively as well. So him improving his offense would just take this team to insane heights, bro. It would make them pretty much unbeatable, to be honest. They were already great defensively as it is, so that's not going anywhere. So offensively, that I can't even imagine if he did improve his offense, man, what that would do for the team, bro.
That would be crazy, bro. I hope he do, man. I don't know. I'm gonna give y'all my choice after I do everybody else. T Killer, you next, man. Can you see the screen?
Yeah, I can see it. DJ just basically said everything I wanted to say. I
So you
think if
want
Vando could shoot, forget it.
My point is that we
That's
are.
just you know what I'm saying? You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. DJ said everything I wanted to say, bro. I was gonna pick A. I just think if Vando can shoot next year, that makes y'all a real dangerous team to say the least. Because you can leave homeboy out there and he's not a threat. But if he can actually start hitting from a decent clip, that makes the team a little different. You can start doing different things with space and things like that. So yeah, DJ hit it on the head for me.
All right. All right. Vondell, you next, man. Can you see the screen? What would cause the biggest boost to the Lakers this season? Vondell, you there? Uh-oh. No, he ain't on mute. I'm gonna get my take, man. Nah.
He probably in
Well,
that.
no, he dropped. He probably doing something, having technical difficulties. Last year we first said D. If Cam hoop, it's a problem. I heard that too. He said if Cam live up to his potential, it's a problem.
Can y'all hear
Right
me
there.
now? Yo, yo.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, you good now.
All right. I like that y'all said Vando. Yeah, am I interrupting anybody?
No, it's on you.
I like that y'all said Vando. That would be dope. Not for the Lakers payroll, but it would be dope. But I'm gonna go with D'Lo. I think D'Lo need to step up. That's why he there. He need to ball out. He's supposed to be the third star on this team. I need him to step up. I need him to do. I need him to beat D'Lo. I need him to beat Brooklyn D'Lo.
Man, D-Lo, man. That means he's gonna be our third star.
That's what I. That's what I need. I like Austin Reeves, but I think D'Lo need to take that back.
Wow. So, Vondell, who would you prefer to be our third star? D'Lo, Ruri, or Austin Reeves?
Christian Wood, but
Look at
D'Lo.
that.
I'm gonna go D'Lo though.
Oh Lord, not no boy.
Right, yeah. Up there.
Here we go.
Up
So
there.
you think it should be D'Lo?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
yeah. Y'all was just saying we need a dynamic point guard. That every big had a good point guard. If D'Lo step up,
My problem, Vondell, with D'Lo stepping up, man, I think it takes too much for him to step up, right?
yeah.
Because it's players on our team who's going to get like 15 to 16 to 17 shots a game. And I wanted to be one of them three. I don't want it to be all three of them. D'Lo, because he's our point guard, I think that he takes that to heart a lot, to the point where he's going to make sure in his mind, in his head, he gets his shots. He's going to come up with the ball, pull up threes, catch and shoot threes. He's shooting all of them. He ain't swinging the ball around the court at all. Whenever he has a mismatch, he's going to take that mismatch and don't care who's open or who's cutting to be open. It's a problem. I don't know. That's why I couldn't go with B. D'Lo shooting being more consistent, because I would say if his decision making being more consistent, I would say boom, B is definitely the answer. But I think his shooting is fine. He needed to be consistent in that Western Conference Finals, and he wouldn't. Right? Vando improving his offense. That's improving. That's, to me, that's icing on the cake for somebody who just needs to hit corner threes. Vando is out there for his defense first. And I think his defense is such good enough, more so than his offense, he's still worth being on the court, still worth being a starter. So I'm gonna say no to A, right? And like me and CL was talking about, C, if Rory performing like he did in the playoffs all season, then he was just up and down. Because the nigga only had a couple good games in that Memphis series. He had a couple good games in that Denver series. But other than that, he was madly inconsistent. and just not there sometimes, especially game 4 of the Western Conference Finals. If you don't believe me, go take a look at it. So I'm going with D. Cam Reddish living up to his potential as a player because he's somebody who can come in and give us something that we're not expecting at all. If everything works out and Cam Reddish works out living up to his potential, that's a chip immediately. Everything else on this list, I can't say that about because I don't know if that's going to be the norm. If Cam gives us something to live up to his potential of being a top 10 pick, we out of there. 18 on the way. That's what I got, y'all. I got D. I got Cam Reddish living up to his potential as a player, man, because that's somebody extra, somebody that we not counting on, and anything we get from him is a bonus. And if this project with him works out, say like a Lonnie Walker, say like a Malik Monk, then that's a 6'8", 3-and-D player who's more defensive than AR3 because they can't really shoot. But according to this, that means he'll be able to shoot now. That's crazy. He already can play defense better than Rory. I don't know. Yeah.
I like Cam.
Cam.
I mean, I got a question, Art.
I don't want to hear nothing. No, I'm just playing. Go ahead.
So let's just say that happens, right?
Yes, sir.
You know, Cam live up to that. So wouldn't that take minutes away from Vando if that was to happen? If everything works out, right?
If everything works out, he will be at the 2. That means Max Christie won't see the light of day. Because Austin Reeves and then Cam coming in as our backup 2, which means that he could play multiple positions at the 2 or the 3, whether it's backing up Bryant or backing up Vando or backing up Austin. He could be that interchangeable guy, like we got Rory to be that interchangeable guy on our bench to be a backup 4 or backup 3. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Woo-wee. So I told y'all Cam was gonna be on the outside looking in, right? But Cam Reddish can come in and throw a monkey wrench in this whole roster because he is that talented. He do have that kind of upside. Now, how much he's going to be able to prove that upside, I don't know. I really don't.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so, man. I hope. But like, do we think like so? Let's just say that happens too, right? Do we think like, bro, this all go back to Darvin? So, do we think Darvin is going to even be able to get that right, bro? Like,
I think so. I got a new poster, right? A new presentation poster, right? This one I put the heights on there. And if y'all remember my main points throughout the season, man, our team was too small all year. And since Darvin Ham is in love with his guards, I wanted the front office to kind of flip the roster to bigger players to kind of force his hand. That way he could play everybody 6'6" if he wants to. He can play a 3-guard lineup if all 3 of them guards are 6'6" and up. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be mad at that. I'm glad they did it though, DJ, man. I think they did it a little bit at the trade deadline, and they really did it this offseason. So I think that might alleviate some of them problems.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah.
I know you don't want to hear nothing good about Darvin Ham. But it's his birthday, yo, today, y'all. Shout out to Darvin Ham, bro. Happy birthday, Darvin Ham.
Happy birthday, Darvin, even though I saw it on Twitter. Though.
It really is.
I seen it on Twitter, too. Shoot. Everybody seen it on Twitter, man.
I ain't want to post nothing, though, man.
You know what? I ain't going to do all that now, but I will give him a shout out through the airwaves. You know what I'm saying? That's about it, bro. He said, nah, Cam a beast, bro. He going to get tons of burn. I don't know, JP, bro. I don't know, man. I think him and Max Christie going to be the odd man out, bro, because Vando going to be shooting better, like y'all said. But I just think Cam could be this X factor, bro.
Yeah, I just think like, with Vando, I just think he's just too dynamic defensively to take off the court, bro. Like so Cam getting, minutes, like you said, he might be the odd man out. Like, I can't see it right now. Like now, if Vando don't improve his shot, then yeah, Cam can come
Hey,
in.
wait. You can't do that, DJ. You can't, bro. He means too much to this team, right? Like if training camp was to start tomorrow, DJ, he's a starter. I don't care whether he can shoot or not.
Of course, yeah.
He shoots better than Cam.
Wow, that's insane.
Is it though?
That's crazy. Like, wow.
And Cam Reddish been in the league for a minute, had many off seasons to try to prove his shot. Now he ain't had to work with the legendary Phil Handy before. All these will be great with Phil Handy. Jesus Christ.
Got Phil on the side.
He said that odd man out will be Torian Prince. Torian Prince will never be the odd man out, bro.
Nope.
He's going to get clocked. He's the reason why Cam Reddish is going to be the odd man out. He's the same height and the same size as Cam Reddish and way better.
Oh, that's a fact. Yep.
Torian Prince, to me, y'all already know my two odd men out is Cam Reddish and Max Christie. Because I promise you, I am moving that lineup around, bro. If I'm Darvin Ham, bro. Max Christie, sorry, bro. You're going to have to get in where you fit in, bro. I'm sure. That's facts, JP88.
For real, though.
We are stacked. CL, I'm going to ask you a question, bro.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to start with you, man. Now, is the Lakers too deep?
Oh, that's a good question, Art. That's a good question. That's up to Darvin Ham. Happy birthday, Darvin. You got to figure out a way, if they are, to get all these guys playing time and keep their confidence up, you know?
CL, I'm not going to let you do it. That was a yes or no question. Are we too deep?
Yes.
Now, why are we too deep? What do you think will happen that'll make us too deep?
You mean for our production?
Yeah, because let me say it like this, because two things can happen when you have too much depth on your roster, right? Somebody on your roster can be out the loop, who can really contribute to the team, and the player that in front of them is getting it done but won't get it done when it matters, right? That's a sign of a team that's just too damn deep. That's why we got people like Cam Reddish and Max Christie on the outside looking in, because we too damn deep.
Yeah, and I think people underrating Gabe Vincent, man. I mean, if they got started 30, 40 games, we be in good shape, man. So, yeah.
Now, David, you there still?
Yeah, I'm here.
Are the Lakers too deep?
Oh yeah.
You think we got too many rotation players?
Heck yeah.
So if you was Darvin Ham, how would you fix that problem?
I would. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be real with this one. I wouldn't start that 3-guard lineup. I definitely wouldn't. I hate that 3-guard lineup he do, man.
But what if it makes your team happier? We are a deep team. We have to appease more people this year than we ever had because we got a lot of good players.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I mean by that, y'all. We have to appease these players, right?
Right.
Keep some next year. We might have some on a long-term roster. You might don't want to piss Rory off because you just steady putting him on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
You might not, but you don't want to piss Vanderbilt off because he'll be a free agent at the end of next year. You know what I'm saying? So if teams that are too deep, you never know.
Right.
So how would you fix it, Dave? So what would you do?
I'll at least start that 6'11" dude, that rookie you're talking about. I'll start him. I'll play him and send to see what he gonna do, man. Then I'll get Jalen some burns.
So you'll piss off your veterans to play your rookies.
Nah, I was joking, though.
Yeah, that had to be.
I'll play my veterans though, man.
I think that's the safest route. is to play your veterans. That way, as a coach, you can have an excuse to fall back on,
Mm-hmm.
especially with players like Max Christie and
But
Cam
if we
Reddish.
destroying the team, I'm putting them rookies in.
Oh yeah, when it's blowout, oh yeah, it's Jalen Scafino time.
Yep.
He said, "I say Max Christie for injuries and back to backs." I heard that, JP. I don't mind that, man, because dude might have just if Cam Reddish comes to play, then Max Christie gonna have to just wait to get his minutes when he can, and hopefully he gets more than what he got in the previous year. Because guess who else a free agent at the end of this year?
Who?
Max Christie.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask DJ.
No, I don't think we too deep, honestly. I think the five up top, the starting five, and then the automatics off the bench is Jackson Hayes, Rui, Gabe, and Torian. Like that's 9. We can go 9. That's it. Like I don't think that's too deep. A 9-man rotation would be easier to shrink down if you have to during playoff time. You can shrink it to 8 if need be. So I don't think we too deep because a lot of these players are like just like we said, rotation players. They're not like just insane, just players that we gotta live and die to play, bro. So
Hey, D'Lo, all-star.
man, look, D'Lo, if he's stinking up the joint, that dude he better go to the bench. Like so,
I don't know, man.
you,
I
you
don't
are.
know, bro. I like Max Christie, bro. I'm definitely. If I had to pick between him and Cam, I'm picking Max, bro. Just because I
I
think
mean,
he can give us more.
I think here's the thing, right? Like at the end of the day, we're talking about really playoff minutes, to be honest. The regular season, everybody's going to play. So I'm not really worried about the regular season. It's an 82-game schedule with back-to-back. So, yeah, everybody going to play. But when you get to playoff time, the rotation, it shrinks, bro. So, 8 or 9, okay, cool. I don't think that's too deep at all. I think that helps rest players, especially AD and LeBron. We definitely know they need rest. So, if players can come in and just contribute and do
Hey
their
man,
job,
just Brian, bro. Just
yeah,
Brian, bro.
I mean, you know what I mean, man. Not wear them out. That's what I'm saying. So,
I know, but I just wanted to make a point that
yeah.
I think that players dealing with injury. I made this point earlier about Steph Curry, right? Besides when somebody fell on his hand, DJ, he kind of got his ankle injuries, his leg injuries under control, and was playing a lot of games throughout the season. I see Anthony Davis kind of taking that trajectory. When he started having his injury problems, he played 30 something games. Then he played 40, 41 games. Then he went up to 56 this year. I can see next year him playing over 60, 65 games. And then hopefully he can put the injury stuff behind him and we can just go back to dealing with little knickknacks and BS like that. I can't wait to them days, bro.
I mean, I think in order for him to play that many games, he can't play center at too much. Then if he's gonna play that many games, he has to go to the floor, bro. Cause we saw how he got hurt against the Joker. He just kicked Joker a little bit and he got hurt, bro. So I mean, if that's the case, then he has to play the 4 mostly. Like play the 5 to close games, but the 4 mostly, if that's gonna happen. So I mean,
I think it can happen no matter where we play, dude. Because say we get Christian Wood, right? And all of a sudden he's back at the 5, but he's not necessarily the only one that's, you know what I'm saying, out there like that no more. I think that can have a tremendous effect on him too. I just think that the offense needs to go through dude, man. We need to have dude about 30 points a game, man, because he that kind of player. He that kind of dynamic of a player. I don't know if Darvin Ham just wanted him just to focus on defense like that and just like, look, Pippen, you're gonna get the ball regardless. You're gonna have putbacks and all kind of pick and roll opportunities, so you'll get your numbers. But just focus on defense. If I was Darvin Ham coming into this year with this particular lineup, just so people can know what their role is, I would be like, AD is our number one option on offense, but the ball's going to go thhrough him. Picks, is going to be set by multiple people, not just Anthony Davis, but you still want to keep that dynamic going because D'Lo and AD in the pick and roll is dynamic. Austin and AD, Brian and AD, Gabe Vincent and AD, Max Christie and AD. You know what I'm saying? That is still dynamic, and it can be a whole offense. My fear is that we get to big headedness like D'Lo. Big headedness, maybe a little bit of Max Christie because he's a little cocky, confident little dude. If y'all ever heard him talk, I kind of like it though. And I don't know who else shoot happy on this team. That's another thing. I don't see too many people on this roster that shoot happy, shot happy, I should say. Y'all see anybody on here that's really shot happy besides D'Lo?
No.
Is
No,
Gabe
I don't.
shot happy?
Nah.
No, I don't think he is.
So with these, would y'all say Ruri is shot happy?
No, not really. No.
I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe not as much as D'Lo. I would say D'Lo first. He's shot happy.
Mm-hmm.
Ruri second. Austin third. And maybe Gabe Vincent fourth. Because, Chase just said that Gabe is low-key. He like to take a lot of shots. Gabe be jacking.
I mean, but how do we define that, though? Like, are these wide open shots or just like –
No, shots in general, as in, like, D'Lo is a scoring guard. He's going to be looking for his shots first. In those pick and rolls dynamics that I was talking about. And when I say shot happy, I mean that also. People who's constantly looking for their shot instead of looking for the offense that's easy and that's there. So that's why I asked about Gabe Vincent. Is Gabe Vincent one of them guys who just come out jacking like last year we first just said? Or is he one of them guys who can come in and continue to give the ball to the person who's cooking? Or is he smart to know, be like, okay, Brian needs a bucket here, AD needs a bucket here. You know what I'm saying? That point guard rotation, bro, is gonna be crazy, man. That's why I wish we would have put Austin Reeves at point guard. We could have put an improved offensive Vanderbilt at the 2, Brian at the 3, or Brian at the 4 and Ruri at the 3, and Anthony Davis. Oh yeah, that would have been nice. Hey, neither here nor there.
Yeah, I mean,
Gabe shooting the 3 a little too much before he would even pass the ball, and that's my thing, bro. See, these players come in trying to shot jack. Hey, Darvin Ham gonna tell them. See, if Darvin Ham tell this team the same thing he told the team last year, that they can shoot whenever they want to, I'm gonna have a problem.
Right.
He can't believe he told Russell Westbrook and Pat Beverly that they could shoot whenever they wanted to.
yeah, that's a fireable offense, bro.
They ain't on the team no more, so we can't foul.
I'm glad.
Yeah, man. Thank God Rob Pelinka saved his job.
Man, I know, right?
I will say that, bro, because if that would have kept going the whole year without a trade, how his philosophy just was coddling them guards to the point of our destruction and Pat Bev and Russ, yeah, I would have been like one and done, Pimpin. You Mike Brown. Get up out of here.
Mm-hmm.
You old Mike Brown. You ain't even the new Mike Brown. You the
Right.
old Mike Brown. Because right now, the new Mike Brown coach circles around that nigga.
Oh, that's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Is okay from the jump this year, Darvin Ham, did he make any kind of significant jump to y'all? Like if you ranking coaches and say he was like 24 or 25 before that, his first year, where is he at now?
Same place. You already know.
Dang.
Same spot, bro.
He was the. See, I'll make me play devil's advocate sometimes, bro, or God's advocate, whichever one is the positive side. Johnny be killing Darvin Ham.
I mean, because here's the thing, Art. Like, I get it, bro. Rookie coaches make mistakes. David Blatt made mistakes too. I get it, but at the same time, when it came down to it, David Blatt put the ball in LeBron's hands when Kyrie and Kevin Love were on the court. Like Darvin, he'll put the ball in somebody else's hand, a role player's hands, or he'll play the wrong lineup. So he just do dumb stuff, bro. Like I just can't get over it, bro. He literally cost us the series, bro. I can't get over that, man.
He did cost us the series, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I do agree with you on that one. But I'm willing to forgive and forget. Your ass is not giving dude no slack.
No, he got, bro. I'm giving him 20 games, bro. That's all I'm giving him. We better with this roster, bro. 20 games. We better be minimum 14-6, bro. Minimum. Like other than that, he gotta go. Sorry, man.
Y'all too hard on Darvin, man.
Man, we gonna fire a coach, second year coach. That's only more drama for Bron at the end of his career, man.
I mean, but David, bro, like I said, David Blatt was 30-11 when he got fired, bro. That number, I think they was the number 1 seed too.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like, so if he could get fired as the number 1 seed, Darvin can definitely get fired at less than 14-6, bro.
Hey, but 9,000 said, man, we can't be firing coaches every year, man.
Man, I get it, but we shouldn't have fired Frank Vogel. That wasn't his fault. He won a championship for us.
Exactly.
Hey, but he lost the locker room. No matter what you do for a team, if you lose the locker room, you have to go. That's the same in every sport. You lose your locker room, you got to go find you another locker room, baby.
Was that Russell Westbrook, though, or was that the whole locker room?
They said that it was the whole locker room.
No, I don't buy that, bro. You know how they play PR moves. I don't buy that.
Nah, it was the accommodation to do, right? But that was just Darvin Ham turned around and did the same kind of thing until about a month into the season when he benched him. And that was Rob Pelinka fault. Because Rob Pelinka made that trade and assembled that team. See, to me, Rob Pelinka has been inconsistent and up and down these past 4 or 5 years Brian been there. First year wasn't him, that was Magic. The second year was him, we won a chip. The third year, he assembled a good team, but injuries derailed that year.
Yeah.
So I can pass for that one. The fourth year, when he got Russ, it's his fault. And then the fifth year was last year, or this past year. Still his fault until he did something good at the trade deadline. So I ain't got no problem with Rob Pelinka. No, only the Russell Westbrook trade.
Yeah, that's a fact.
He might have not did some things that I wanted him to do, you know what I'm saying, instead of the Russ trade. But I can remember being excited for Montrezl Harrell. Dennis Schroeder, I was kind of up in the air about because I didn't really like Dennis Schroeder's game. I still don't. I'll be consistent. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never really liked Dennis Schroeder's game like that. What did he do that next year? Marcus All, I hated that we traded away JaVale McGee for Marcus All, which we would have never did that.
I mean, I don't know though. Like the 2021 season, I think we would have repeated, bro, if we didn't have those injuries. Like we was up 2-1 on Phoenix, bro, before those injuries happened. So
was that the team Montrezl Harrell was on?
Yeah, that was the Marcus All trade. Yeah, we were up 2-1 in that series, bro. And remember, because LeBron was top 5 MVP that year before Solomon Hill did what he did. So, like, I think we definitely would have repeated that year, bro. So,
I just, man, Mark, the difference between JaVale McGee, maybe the impact of losing Dwight Howard as well has some impact as well. But that's another knock that we could put on him as well, because from my memory, that story went that they called him was like, we're going to re-sign you, just give us a second to work some things out. This idiot went straight to Twitter and was like, yeah, Laker family, I'm coming back, yeah.
Right.
And then Rob Pelinka took too long to call him back. Doc Rivers called him, and Doc Rivers convinced him to go to Philly.
Wow.
All within that night. I'm so glad there ain't nobody talking about Dwight Howard no more.
Yeah, thank God.
Right, J. Kidd was more of an influence than Vogel in 2020. Just on the offensive side, I would say that was definitely Frank Vogel's solidly. That was solid his team in 2020. Jason Kidd was just a offensive presence, right? And it wasn't too hard to let Bron and AD do their thing because you see what's happening in Dallas right now. Yes, sir. So I give Frank Vogel full credit. It's just sometimes, man, when you got a bad players who you know are bad, but because you just love your veterans, and that was Frank Vogel's problem. He loved his veterans. That's probably why he signed off on all them old ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? He probably loved it. Trevor Reza, yeah, get him here. Carmelo, yeah, get him here. I could do something with him. Just because he loved his veterans, just like Darvin Ham loved his guards.
Wow.
So yeah. Oh yeah, that's another knock on Brock Lincoln. Signing all them damn ARPPP looking at.
Yo, man, he funny, man.
I'm just saying, bro, them niggas was horrible, bro. I remember as soon as the season started, Trevor Reza and DeAndre Jordan got hurt. I think they got hurt in the preseason, bro.
Yep.
And they was gone for like months.
Wow.
And then
Trevor Reza still on the team.
Hey, and then we got introduced to a nigga named Taylor Horton Tucker.
Oh God, bro. Ooh, boy.
Oh my God, bro, that was horrible.
So I mean, you know, but
got Carmelo there. Maybe I give a pass on Carmelo, but I'm not giving him a pass for Trevor Reza. I'm not giving him a pass for DeAndre Jordan. I'm just not, bro. And there's a few other ones I can't think of neither because we had hella old people on that team.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I swear I want to pull up the roster just to laugh at it, bro. But we can't name them, no. Hold on. Trevor Reza.
Trevor, yeah.
Hey, go fix that. You want the link? Oh,
I know. I just put it in the chat, man. You ain't got to tell me how to run my channel, dog. Come on, Davis. Think of some of these players, bro. Who was all the old niggas, man? We had Melo, Trevor Reza.
we had Gasol, wasn't he?
Huh?
Wasn't Gasol on the team that year?
Nah, that was the year before.
Okay.
This was the first year we got Russ. So if y'all want to count Russ as an old ass player, then yeah.
Rondo. Yeah, Rondo Ellington.
Yeah, Wayne Ellington.
I'm looking at the chat.
Dwight Howard. Yep, Dwight Howard was on that team.
Come on, Tiff. Chill out.
He said you Laker fans was hyping up. No, hey, no the hell we wouldn't. He wasn't hyping up no damn THT. Hey, you know what? He ain't even get as much, you know what I'm saying? I would say between him and Cool, definitely Cool's got more hype. And it wasn't even that much. THT was always like this dude could never go use his right hand, use his left hand. I remember saying about doing it. Oh, I was like, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing if you can't use your left, bro.
She said she was helping me out, Art.
Oh yeah, hey man, tell her you don't need no help. What up, Kai?
She hear you. She in the chat.
I know she in the chat. So Davis, tell him I was helping you out.
Uh-oh.
What up, one cool P? What it do?
Hey.
What's up, Cool P?
Hey. How we doing?
I'm good, a little sleepy.
Which phone you on?
How's it sound?
I don't know yet. I gotta figure you out.
You sound good.
Oh, okay.
I knew Davis was gonna say that.
He do. You don't hear no feed. And the Art on one tonight.
I ain't gonna stop. I'll stop. Hey,
that's
wild.
Uh-huh.
Malik was the only good young player on that team. That is true. That's why he got that bag too. Well, Cool B, what you want to cook on, man? Because I forgot all the questions.
Nothing really. I was just coming up here to check out my phone.
Oh yeah, it's fine. But I'm gonna ask you a question to make sure it's okay. All right.
Okay.
Realistically, when do you think LeBron James is going to retire?
I already told you my answer in the chat.
No, that's why I said
I re-
realistic.
I that's why I laughed too, because I was being realistic. I think that's another record that I feel like he wants to get.
So he'll only have to play 2 more years. So that'll be 41. So he wouldn't have to even have to play the 43 one, Cool Pete.
Okay. Well, I said at least to be considered the oldest player that played in the league,
Right.
Oh, you
whatever
said
that is.
you said the oldest player or the player who played the most seasons.
Uh,
Big players. Let me see. I'm gonna Google that real quick. You clarify what you want to say, and I'm gonna Google the oldest player to play in the NBA.
I you know what? Both. Hell, I mean, what's the problem?
Oh, because Brian ain't
Why
never gonna
not?
be.
Why not get both? I'd have the most seasons in, and I'd be the oldest
Yeah, but
to ever play the game.
Mm-hmm.
Brian.
And I did type in there. I said,
Hold on. Udonis has him. How old is Udonis has him?
43.
So Udonis has him as the oldest player all time. That's crazy. So yeah, it's Udonis has him, y'all. He said the oldest person ever to play in the NBA was Nat Hickey, a coach who activated himself as a player for a game 2 days before his 46th birthday. The youngest player to ever play in the NBA was Andrew Bynum, who played his first game only 6 days after turning 18.
well, let me just say, let me just alter that and say a full season. Not somebody just activated himself off whatever you just said just to come play a game. No, you ain't doing that.
He said just for a game. So that'll be
Yeah.
so yeah, that'll be Udonis Haslem there. Becomes the oldest player to play. No. That's the
And
oldest
see,
player.
he's not really playing. He's basically sitting on the bench, just being player coach kind of thing. He's not really playing. See, and they could always go in there and tweak the wording by saying things like
Mm-hmm.
the oldest player to play 30 minutes or more or 25 minutes or more per game on an average per game. You know what I'm saying? You throw that in there, the man got the title. Come on.
Now Robert Parrish was old who? Kevin Willis is the second oldest player who played 20 seasons. 47, 45 games. L played at 44. Wow. So they do got Dan Hickey on here, but they got Robert Parrish is third. Yeah. So they are counting like that. So if Brian wants the record for the oldest player to ever play, he had to play till he's 47 years old.
That's Plastic Souls Collector just put in the chat.
I heard that. All right, what up, Plastic Soul Collector? I didn't even see that. I was reading it. That's
Yeah.
what's up. So no, thank you. So hey,
Yeah, I think 42. I think 42, 43.
I'll say the season's record at the most, which would be 2 more years. He'll play 23 seasons, beating Vince Carter's 22.
Why not just go on and do 24 and get Kobe's number? I mean, come on. What's wrong?
Because
And if
at what point, one Kobe, do you think that LeBron James will be a role player?
you have to take that year by year with him, but I don't know. Way he takes care of himself, who knows? I mean, even if he's just out there being somebody just passing the ball off to somebody, I mean, he don't need to score. He could just be a facilitator and call it a day, I think, and still be, productive in the game.
He's going to probably
Now that
go.
we've talked, a little bit, how does the mic sound? How does the phone sound?
It sounds fine.
Okay, good.
Now, Davis,
Was good.
same question, bro.
Repeat that question again. I went a little bit of the zone.
Wow,
Realistically,
you was just listening to one cool P.
Really, Art? Slap yourself, fool.
He said, "Nah, he's like, I can't think."
I'm half sleepy, half woke.
Are you wide awake, nigga? Stop playing.
Man, I'm not gonna tell me I'm half sleep, half woke.
No, he already answered the question, man. Everybody realistically think Brian gonna play 2 more years, and then
Are you messing with me?
call it a day. I think if he win it, like my heart tell me, if he win a title this year, he's gonna say I'm done. But so I think he's gonna be done this year because we winning the title. I said Brian could be like Tim Duncan during his final seasons with the Spurs if he wanted to. He could, but Tim Duncan was I guess complacent enough, or just was content enough to take them lesser roles and only play during the playoffs, and it worked. He got one in 2014, so I ain't mad at that neither. He said medicine evolved, the foot injury showed Brian can play 2 to 4 more seasons. Yeah, but I'm just saying, see, he's not going to go out like Willie Lump Lump. And if y'all know who Willie Lump Lump is, y'all know what I'm talking about. He ain't going to go out like that. LeBron wants to go out capable of winning championships. And I think he has 2 years at the most left for that kind of talk. Anything after that, we talking about Brian coming off the bench and Brian just trying to help a team get over the hump. You know what I'm saying? Down in LA. I ain't going through all that. Promise you I'm not. And I don't think Brian ain't either.
right. I think a smooth, cool quarter of a century. Good.
You know what? One cool piece. Stop the cap. That's the cap. I can only you cap.
I'm just looking at milestones and accomplishments. That man's like collecting accomplishments.
But he got enough to this ain't worth it. This ain't even worth it.
Nah, I hear you.
It's not.
Well, one thing I can say is when he do, I'm done with basketball. I'll still come here and listen to your show, but then don't ask me to come in opinion on no game or nothing, because I'll be like, I'm not and watch the game. What are you here for? I'm showing you some support. Okay.
Well, that's fine. I'll find a dance. But we're gonna be here talking about basketball. That's gonna be the topic.
Call me up whenever you doing a late night. Dun, 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 dun. Out.
What you say, DJ man?
No, I was laughing, man. What cool P, man. Oh, but no.
Art didn't catch any of that.
Yeah, he definitely didn't.
No, he did.
But no, when LeBron leave, Bronny gonna be my favorite player. So, staying with the family, man. Bronny.
Shoot. Hey, if he comes to the Lakers, bro, I'm definitely gonna be on that. If Bronny comes to the Lakers, I'm gonna be like, LeBron James, show your nigga. What y'all want to do? He the next one. What y'all want to do?
The marketing for that,
chosen one.
That's gonna be crazy, man. Oh.
I can't wait. He comes to the Lakers, bro. Oh man. He gonna be next up, y'all.
I mean, I think low key it could possibly happen though on the low.
He could, depending on what he look like.
I mean, all he got to do is finish out whatever rookie contract that he get on, and just don't sign no extension, and just know your worth and know your value, and be like, thank you, but no thank you, and just walk on over there to the Lakers. If they
Brown be long gone, and AD will be long gone. What we talking about is him being drafted.
Oh yeah, well, good luck with that.
Nah, because that's why I said it's gonna be what he looks like at USC. All right.
Okay.
Have a good season.
If he has a
Not
good
really.
if he has a really good season, he could be a lottery pick. If he has an okay season, he could be a late first round pick. If he has a horrible season, he could be a second round pick. You never know.
Yeah, that's how we think.
No, that's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
I
Business people
understand.
don't think that way.
I understand that people think that Brian is gonna automatically walk to your team when Brian gets drafted, and he's gonna be drafted by. Oh, it's like a lottery. It's not. That's not really what's gonna happen. I promise you,
Okay.
Bronny. I promise you, Bronny and Brian is gonna have that conversation here pretty soon, right? Within a year or so. And what's going to happen is that Brian, that not this year, but next year, he's probably going to play on the court with his son, not on the same team. And then he's going to fare well. And then if that's what he wants to do, then I think the playing on the same team thing is done because for his legacy, he probably don't want to add another team to his legacy, right? Say the Celtics do draft Bronny. You think Bronny's going to go play for the Celtics?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Nope.
Hell no.
He hates the Celtics.
Mm.
So what? Say the Magic draft him. He's just gonna go play for the Magic up in 1 year? No, it's not going to happen, y'all. That's why the Lakers have the opportunity because he has an okay year at USC and he don't look as good as everybody think he is. Teams are going to be like, no, thank you, because hey, I think Brian was just blowing smoke. And that's how businesses think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I disagree. Not all the way. I just think that there's another avenue of looking at that too. I'm not saying that that's a 100% chance that that's what's going to happen. There's another way of looking at it.
Yeah, I mean, I think the
People also
marketing.
people also like ticket sales.
I was just gonna say,
It,
yep,
do-
the
it
marketing.
yeah, the marketing. That's what I'm looking at. I don't care if Braun is or not. You don't necessarily have to believe that if I draft Bronny, that Braun's coming. Just the
Right.
fact that you got Bronny is going to bring new, young, dedicated. I want to see this young man play. People there buying your tickets, buying you this, that, and the other, and whatever. It could just be marketing. Period.
And
Mhm.
and for Bronny, just Bronny, yeah, that's fine. If a team was to draft him, I was more talking about Brian going to where he's going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
then think about the sales that's going to go down if Braun is on one team and Bronny's on another. You got Bronny on your team and Braun somewhere else. You know how much sales of everything just for those games whenever they are?
But what they got to do with Brian? He ain't gonna make no money off of that.
I didn't say Braun was. I'm talking about how the teams will look at it. Marketing, making money,
Off his
and
son, that's
drafting
fine.
it.
And that's fine. And that's fine because like you do that when you got a good player and you draft him. Of course they're gonna market and do all that stuff. Now, if they can if they for 1 second think that hey, if we draft Bronny, Brian is coming here, what do you think about that? Do you think that's a good business strategy?
Say it again, my phone blinked out.
If you're one of these NBA owners, right, would
hmm
you draft Bronny just because you think Brian can come to your team? Do you think that's a good business strategy?
Uh, that would be one, yeah. But there's another way of looking at it too. Just having Bronny, period, I believe, is a good marketing strategy, whether you think Braun coming or not.
I mean, I agree with that, and that's not the point I was trying to make. I agree. I actually agree with that point. You know what I'm saying?
That's what all I was saying. Because you're pushing the narrative that that I'm thinking that hey, the only how they gonna make money is if Braun come. No, I think they can sell market with Bronny there and Braun somewhere else.
Yeah, I ain't even saying nothing about money. All I said is that Brian ain't gonna be switching teams. Hey
Okay.
DJ. So what you think, bro? You think that it's really worth it? If you was an NBA owner, would you go at it with the perspective that, hey, if I draft LeBron James Senior might come to my team?
If this was 2 to 3 years ago, yeah, the way LeBron was talking about how he wanted to play with his son, yes, but now no. Like she said, the marketing now, like you just draft Bronny, period. Like, and also I think LeBron can make money off that because he could do commercials with his son. Like, it's a lot of avenues that they can explore with that. So I think LeBron can also profit off of that. So just Bronny getting to the league, period. Like, especially if he's a lottery pick, even if he's a late first round pick, like just the name itself, bro, just is global. So
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna bring
Bronny.
yep. It's gonna bring a lot of people to the game. Those games are gonna be sold out, bro. So
Bronny is with
And this is
Nike and he's
assuming,
with Clutch.
and
yep.
this is assuming that he's good, all right?
Even if
It don't even
go
go
ahead.
ahead. No, because
No,
I've already said what you about to say. It's just coming from me. Art ain't hearing what I'm trying to say. I don't think it make a hell of a being a difference if the boy is on point or if he's just a name. He could
Oh
be
no,
just a
no, he
name.
definitely has to keep being good. He definitely has to keep.
Okay.
He's most definitely not getting a pass if he's a bad player.
that's a
No,
fact.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
fact
a fact.
because you could be Michael Jordan's son and he wasn't giving no passes at all. Neither one of his sons.
And see, that's the thing too. Are like
That was
Mike's
back then.
sons? Yeah, Mike's sons weren't expected to do anything. Like he
And they
didn't
wasn't as
really.
good as Bronny was neither. I get you.
Yeah, so he didn't invest time like LeBron with his sons. Like LeBron want his sons to be good. Like so, you could tell by the way they play, by the way they act. Like he's taught them a lot. So Bronny got his own name. Like it's not like he just riding coattail, bro. Like he got his own name. Like see, he got his own deals. Like so,
Yep. There you go, right there. He's already marketing,
yeah,
making money, getting paid millions.
yep,
Okay. He's almost like one of the highest NIL paid college person. He hasn't even made college yet. He's
And
just
that's
getting there. He
great.
was getting this when he was in high school.
That's great. That's great. You know what I'm saying? Nobody.
And he's got his own underwear
I
line that
promise
he's
you,
designing.
but I promise you, because the USC and West of Bed, all that's gonna go away.
no, that's a
Okay.
fact. That's a
He
fact.
might have to go back for another year. If he goes back for another year, Brian is definitely not waiting for.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact.
USC for 2 years, because like what if his growth as a player takes more than a year? You know what I'm saying? Because all the money that he can make, that's fine, that's cool. Shout out to him, right? I'm more concerned about his development as a basketball player, so he can continue to make a name for himself, his own name. So if his development ain't what it's supposed to be after coming out 1 year at USC, as a father, I would tell him to stay. If you need another year of development before you come into this league, take that. If you liked the college level so much and you feel like another year will get you prep you ready to go into the draft, go by all means, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think, it wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing if he had to do another year. For LeBron, it would kind of be because, yeah, he want to play on the same court with him, but I mean, it's not life or death though. If he needs another year of development, then that's so be it. Like, that's not a bad thing. So, they still gonna sell out tickets. All that's gonna happen. I think he gonna be a good player. Like, so he has the technical skills, he has the fundamental skills, he could shoot the ball, he could pass it, and they say his defense is outstanding. So,
He's
all of
very skilled.
yeah, like all of those things translate to the league, bro. So 6'3" is decent size for a point guard. He not short, he not tall, but he not short. So I think he gonna be good, man.
What's the chances of him like from 0 to 100%, right? What's the chances of him making the lottery? Because you know you have to be a lottery pick to ever try to get some playing time your rookie year. So what's the chances of Bronny being a, um, a lottery pick?
Um,
And USC does have a good team to the point where I don't even know if this nigga gonna start. But we'll talk about that after you answer my question.
yeah, I definitely know they got a good team. I would say 50-ish. I'm not really gonna go higher than that. Um, like I say, if he do, play decent this year, like I think the name can kind of carry him in that instance. But other than that, realistically speaking, about 50-ish, maybe a little lower.
He gonna have to ball out at USC to become a lottery pick, a first year lottery pick. He gonna have to ball out. He gonna average. He gonna have to average over 15 points, over 5 assists, and be efficient.
Actually, I think he can do that. Because you got to think about it too. The players he's going to be playing with, a lot of them are going to be looking for their shot. The way Bronny plays, he plays within the system, and college is a coach's dream. So, um, they're going to love the way he can play within the system. He can knock down the open shot. So, I think he could get 15 points just off of making 4 threes and another bucket in the free throw, or something like that. He could get 5 assists because he's a good passer. So I think he can do that realistically and be efficient. I definitely think he can do that.
Man, oh man, I'm trying to think what their roster was like.
Oh no, Bronny might not even be starting at point.
That's what I was saying, man. It's just they still got that auto
Yeah, yeah.
dude. I don't know, man. That's college for you. College has a high turnover, man. So I don't know, Vondell. That's gonna be interesting, man. Well, let me get to my nigga Parker, man. What's up, Parker? What's good with it, bro?
Up here getting ready for work. How everybody doing, man?
What's good with it, man? How you doing today, bro?
I'm doing good, bro. About to get ready to head to work and run this casino. You know how it be.
Yes, sir, man.
But for the most part, I just want to touch base on what Cool P and the rest of the fellas up here were saying. I agree with them 100%. I'm looking at the same. I'm looking at it like how we looked at it with the Ball family, Lonzo Ball.
Mm-hmm.
You see how his father didn't even play the league, was able to, get his son so much spotlight, so much attention, and you don't have people trying to gun for him as well, but because of who LeBron is, and because of how LeBron, I'm just going off of what I see, or how LeBron raised his sons, I really feel like he don't be good regardless of what team he go to, and he don't have to be a starter in order to make it in his league. Because a lot of PGs or whatever position he don't play, they'll always come, start a game, they come off the bench, then they make a name for themselves. And I did see him play. He does have excellent defense. And I think at his age, especially when it comes out to shoot, I think he's a way better shooter than LeBron was at his age.
They
now,
said that's his best attribute is his shooting.
Right. So, like you said, it's not going to be hard for him to average 12 to 15 points his first year, I don't think. I don't think it's going to be hard for him. Everything else he's going to learn once he get in the NBA because, you hear all the pros all the time say when they come to the NBA, it's a wake-up call. You know what I'm saying? It's totally different from playing college, high school, whatever. And
now,
I feel... Mm-hmm.
Now, they said that he might not start, right? But I just found something that might be different from this year to last year, right? Because the 2023-2024 roster has a lot of freshmen on it. They have another freshman guard named Isaiah Collier. He's 6'4". Who else? They got another freshman guard in Bronny James, of course. They have a senior guard. He only 6 foot. His name is Zach Brooker. And that's the only guards on their team for real.
Well, let me ask you this question: Where are we projecting him to come at? Like, were we trying to say he don't be a first round pick? What we trying to say here?
Well, we're not really trying to say where he's going. We're saying what if. So if he is in, like, say he balls out and he is a lottery pick, then he'll get some clock, and then him and Brian can actually play on the court together, right?
Mm-hmm.
But say if he goes there, don't get no clock for real, and he doesn't do good, he end up being a late first round pick, second round pick, he not gonna get no clock. They might send him to the G League.
Can I ask you a question? Because I don't remember this. What was Austin Rivers' son? Where did he come in at in the league? Like, I know he wasn't a first round pick, was he?
Hell no. Who? What's Austin Rivers?
Yeah, I think that's the name. I think that's the name.
Austin Reeves.
Austin Rivers, nigga.
Is
it Austin Reeves?
Oh man, it is too late, man. But what I'm saying is, like,
Austin Rivers was drafted in the first round, 10th overall pick.
Okay, so I don't want to put that type of pressure on. But at the same time, I don't know. Bronny could, if he take a huge step, a huge leap in college, I think he can still be a first round pick. But like I said, I don't really think he have to be a first round pick to still get the notoriety that he'll get when you come to the league. I still think by his name alone, a lot of teams are going to be interested in trying to put him in the starting lineup, or at least have him being 6 man.
Oh, and what? The NBA?
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't make your bones in the NBA just off your name. I don't care what your name is.
Mm-hmm.
We can't do that, Parker, because when he comes into the NBA, if he's fortunate enough to come into the NBA after his first year at USC, it's gonna be because of the year that he had at USC, and he's gonna have to be drafted by some scrub team. Then he might play if he's a lottery pick.
But can he do the same? I'm sorry.
Inside the lottery pick, Parker, drafted at the end of the first round.
But can he do? Well, I don't know. LeBron would let that happen. That's the thing about it, because I don't know how LeBron would look at it this way. But for sure, way of getting him to sign with the Lakers is for him to be undrafted. If I'm not mistaken,
Yeah,
like Austin Reed and them did.
Yes, but like this is a different level, right? Because if nobody knew really who Austin Reeves was,
right?
When he played at Oklahoma or Texas, wherever the hell he played at.
Yeah.
But he was still good though.
Right.
Austin Reeves is going to be seen every night in the Pac-12 and the USC, because they already was good. They was already in the big dance. You know what I'm saying? Tournament team. He just added on to that, and they lost a few players in the draft.
I'll be honest with you. If it's just me, this is me. If I was Bronny, I might actually want to go that route. So nobody won't sit up here and say my dad got me this job. You feel what I'm saying? I would actually want to go that route. You know what I'm saying? I forgot the word. Forgive me already. Go that route. So when he does get in the league and he balls out and stuff like that, that's an even better story that he'll have on his resume versus him being drafted and somebody tries to say, well, the only right you got here is because of your dad.
Now, if that's the case, he'll go another year at USC, like I said earlier.
Mm-hmm.
He will go another year at USC to try to get more development to be a better player.
And how old LeBron would be? Well, I forgot what the age that we looking at LeBron would be when he is eligible to come to the NBA.
He'll be 40, 41 here.
Yeah, I don't see LeBron waiting until he's 42 to
and that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. To me, like I was telling him earlier, Parker, that is that, right? That's that, right? But I'm talking about just him as a basketball player and what it's gonna be like for him. To me, he ain't got to do nothing to have his own name because he already has it. It's on us as people to not put that on him.
Absolutely. And I just want to see.
Hold on. And you have to just look at it where we didn't see how many athletes, sons or daughters that play sports.
Yeah, but you can't lie though, Art. There'll be one hell of a goodbye to arguably the GOAT.
On the same court,
yeah,
I get it, but not on the same team.
You make a good argument. I mean, you make a great argument. Honestly.
It can't be the same team because Brian is not finna put another team on his resume. He's not finna go play for somebody who like Orlando.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who could have a actual chance of drafting Bronny if he's good. A bad team. The only shot the Lakers got is if Bronny is not that good and he chooses to come out too early.
That's true. Like everything everybody's saying tonight, especially what you're saying, to making perfect sense. And I don't have no disagreement with none of it. All I'm speaking from is from a fan aspect, you know what I'm saying? And I still think LeBron still got a little bit more in the tank. Do he have enough in the tank for 42? That is to be seen because I don't know how old Vince Carter was when he retired. And I think LeBron was in way better shape and still able to do way more than Vince Carter was able to do when he was playing for so long. But me personally, I want to see it. I definitely want to see it. But again, I don't think that for how LeBron know how the Laker Nation is, to want to waste a pick on his son when he knows and his son knows they not ready right then and there. I get what you're coming from. I don't think that'd be a good look, period, if you just giving him a pick versus him earning that pick, like you said. So I agree. Like I said, I agree with all the premises everybody's saying tonight. It's just me personally. I just want to come over here, bring up that LeVar Ball situations. I didn't hear nobody bring that up.
Yeah, I think I spoke on that at the beginning too.
Oh, I know I came to the show late. It's just when I came in, I didn't hear nobody bring it up.
Yeah, I think I called him too overburned, and I said that I think at the end of the day, Brian wouldn't be so overburned with his
absolutely
like LeVar Ball was. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's why I think that it'll be a meeting in the middle, right? Because on one end, we don't know if Bronny want to play on the same team with his pops. He want to go his own way, right?
Right.
Brian want to play with him, so maybe he get drafted somewhere. Brian fulfill out that last year at $51 million. You know, because if he goes somewhere else, y'all, if he opts out somewhere else, y'all, right?
Right.
Guess how much money he gonna make that next year?
Because can you imagine?
Hold on, Parker.
Mm-hmm.
If Brian opts out and goes to play somewhere with his son, he gonna go from $51 million to $10 million.
At that point, do you think it's about the money though? Because he's already a billionaire.
Okay, when did Brian change his stand that he's never playing for nothing less than the max ever again? When did he change that stance?
He never have. Honestly,
never
he never have.
I don't think he will neither.
But in order to play with his son, you know, it's totally different when you your own responsibility at that time is just for yourself. But when you trying to, because if I'm not mistaken, his whole premise of wanting to play with his son, he want to teach his son about the league. You know, he want to teach his son about the league and stuff like that.
That's where I was getting to, the meeting in the middle.
Right.
To the point where if he gets drafted by a Western Conference team in our division, y'all can play on the court together 4 times, right? But it's just not what Brian wants to do, because him being drafted, him playing bad and not being drafted, all these things are still viable options that can throw a monkey wrench in this whole situation.
Now, here go another thing I want to throw out before I get ready to leave out, because, you know, I got to get ready to head work. There's entertainment on this. But what if the Clippers was able to draft Bronny?
Exactly. If the Clippers draft Bronny, that goes right into my point, bro.
Mm-hmm.
People who think that a team would draft Bronny just to get Brian on their team, what if it's the Flippers?
Right.
Brian is gonna high five them at center court
every time. And
beat their ass after.
Right.
What?
Hey, you ain't gonna tell me you won't tune in to watch that game. Now I'm sorry, you gonna watch this,
bro. This what it might be all about for real. He just go out there and beat his son's team real quick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and then you know what I'm saying, because you know they'll go toe to toe. Because I don't know, you ever seen them seen Bronny live stream when he be playing against his dad? Hey, they be really going at it, man. They be having fun, but they be going at it.
Yep, that's true. They do. That's why I think he got that dog in him from his pops.
Yeah.
He said even if he played bad at USC, he'll still get drafted off potential. No, because if he plays bad at USC, right, it is okay. It is to his benefit that if he's not like a player like a Colin Castleton or Austin Reeves or Alex Caruso late in the second round to be like, okay, I'm going to be like, don't draft me. I'm going to go sign somewhere as a free agent, right? Like an Austin Reeves did. Bronny ain't in that class, y'all. He's not. He has a chance if he plays good at USC to be a lottery pick. If he plays bad, he has a chance to be a late first round pick, second round pick. Or he has a chance to go back to try to get higher. Matter of fact, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Say he has a bad year at USC, right?
Right.
Does he go off his father's name and leaves and be like, oh, somebody's going to draft me because I'm LeBron James Jr. and my dad's LeBron James?
I think they go back to the point I was making earlier about him going undrafted. Because I think that will serve a bigger when we talk about for the sake of Bronny, I think that's a better strategy for Bronny than it is for LeBron, because your father ain't gonna be there all the time. When your father hang it up, now it's strictly on you. And me personally, I'd rather go the undrafted route so I can prove to the world I earned this, not given.
No, man, because if he plays good to get drafted, Parker, then I think he's gonna earn it regardless.
Yeah, that's if. Now I'm talking about if he, you know what I'm saying, what you asked earlier, you know.
Like he plays bad. Yeah. If he plays bad, then I would. No, but see, if I wouldn't do that, I wouldn't go undrafted because, right, some dumb team is going to draft you anyway.
Right.
Because you are, and it ain't got nothing to do with you. They're going to draft you because of who your daddy is, right?
Right.
Anywhere in the second round or whatever. I don't think he had the opportunity to bow out like Austin Reeves.
Right.
But to his credit, if I want to say that he's earned it, right, I would say go back to USC for another year and get better and actually show people that you should be drafted higher.
That works too.
That's the normal process.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And nothing wrong with that, because like I said, people don't say something about him regardless of who his dad is. He just got to deal with it. Like, he don't have to deal with it for the rest of his life, regardless of what. People don't have something to say about him all because of who his father was. But if you put the work in, like I'm quite sure he do, and all that stuff, he's gonna be fine. I have no problem at all. And me personally, I don't think I'm not saying he don't have that LeBron James in him, because of course he does, but it's his little brother. If he still choose to play basketball once he gets to the time where he eligible to come in the NBA, that's the person I'm really looking at.
Well, let's wait on Bryce for a second.
Right.
All right. Let's just wait.
Right.
Because one thing I see, yeah, we are super excited that he decided to play basketball.
Right.
But just know the context. The dude didn't just picked up a basketball a few years ago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and let's just wait and see what Bryce do. I don't even know. Like, people see him in warm-ups and think he's just the best thing since sliced bread. Right. We need to be patient on Bryce because we don't know what kind of player he is. We didn't watch Bronny play high school basketball.
Right.
That's 4 years. So I think this is gonna be the first year we gonna see dude playing high school basketball, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so let's just wait on Bryce, man. No Bryce hype. Just Bronny right now. And Bryce is only 15, so I ain't worried about dude right now.
I'm about to get ready to roll out, bro. Thank you for having me on the show. I hope everybody have a good night. Be blessed. And you know what I'm saying, make sure y'all like and subscribe to Big R Sports. Make sure y'all become a member. You know what I'm saying, Artillery Gang. You know what I'm saying, support black businesses out here. Y'all know what we do.
Appreciate you, Parker, man. Real talk.
Y'all have a good one, man.
You too, bro.
And Bryce only 15, man. This Bryce gonna have to ease up off of Bryce, man. Real talk.
I mean,
Bronny deserves to be talked about because he's getting to the point. He's a college player, so he's definitely can be in the realm of being talked about.
I mean, like you said, what if he played bad, right? Like, what is playing bad though?
Playing bad is like, okay, shooting a low percentage, only averaging around 7 or 8 points. Team's not very good because they lost some key pieces to the draft this past year. Not being elevated to a starter. Just those kind of things. The word of the year just don't go good for him, right? Or in his personal development to the point where it's just not. It needs to be better to play on that level because we all know the from high school to college is a significant jump. You know? So if that jump smacks him a little bit, DJ, bro, he might want to reconsider sharpening his skills before he go plays with the big boys.
But I think he's played against a lot of these.
No. I mean, we're talking about the best players in the country, not the best high school players in LA.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just can't see him playing bad though. Like he too.
Maybe you're right about the AAU teams and stuff like that. You might be right about that.
Yeah, like so he know a lot of these players and how they play. So I for one, like I said, I can't see him playing bad. He doesn't force anything. Like he plays within the system. He takes the open shot. He take what the defense gives him. He'll move the ball. So I playing bad, I can't see that. Does he need to have like not dynamic, but like good numbers? Yeah, probably. To be a lottery pick, yeah, he probably going to have like
a lottery pick.
Yeah,
1 year, he's going to have good numbers, bro.
Yeah, I think honestly, bro, with his skill set, I think teams are going to look at his 3-point percentage more than anything because we're in a 3-point shooting NBA. So if he can prove that he can shoot the 3 consistently, that alone can.
And college field goal percentages and 3-point percentages is historically low.
Yeah, that's true. Like, but he could shoot the NBA. He got NBA range. So, I mean, he can. His 3-point percentage could be about 35, 40. He could get drafted just off of that. Period. Like just off of that. And he plays defense, so he could be a 3-and-D type of guard. Like NBA teams definitely need that. So
hey, Bronny was a starter for how many years at that high school?
I want to say 2.
I remember he didn't start, right? Because I do remember that he didn't start. I thought it might have been his freshman year. But it was a freshman and sophomore year. So all I'm saying, bro, we gotta wait, man. We gotta wait, bro. Because he come out good, he gonna be on the national TV at USC though, for real talk.
Oh, that's a fact. I'm gonna definitely be tuned in to those games. Like that's I was tuned in to LeBron games when he was coming before he came out. So, I mean, I'm jumping on the bandwagon early, man. Like Bronny gonna be my favorite player before he come out, man.
Hey, I became a LeBron James fan when he was like 17, maybe 16 when he was at the ABCD camp.
Oh, yeah.
Fielded to him with the nappy fro.
Yep.
I was there.
And it's crazy, too, because he could have started in the league at 17, bro.
He was out there dunking on niggas, man. He made my cousin look horrible, bro.
Wow.
I drove my cousin and his teammate down there, bro. Florida, man, that was a good trip too. He was like, "You ain't see that nappy-headed dude?" I was like, "Who you talking about?" He said number 155. I said, "What?"
Wow.
And after that, I started watching 155, and he ran through that tournament, bro. I was like, "Yeah, that dude right there, he cold blooded."
Yeah, I think it's a video that we haven't seen that Ron Artest talking about with him. He played against Mike or with Mike on the same team, something like that. I think low key he probably killed in that game too, because nobody talks about that, bro. Like Mike don't even talk about that. Like, so I mean, yeah, LeBron.
I think somebody probably was like, "Let's just keep this under wraps."
Oh, that's facts.
Because it probably leaked out, of course, by Ron Artest and all them other facts, all them other cats. But I promise you it's going to be in a 30 for 30, and it's probably going to be one of the things Brian is going to run.
Oh, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Because think about it, Jordan would never run anything that will hurt him, right? He would never run anything that would hurt his legacy. So Brian would though.
Bro,
Brian gonna run it as soon as he retired, bro. I promise you, it's gonna be his first documentary. He's gonna somehow the footage is gonna pop up.
yeah, his 30 for 30, his last dance or whatever he called it, that's gonna be the greatest like last dance or what, bro. Man, look. Like,
no, bro. Man, the numbers.
Yeah, he gonna kill Mike Last Dance. That's gonna demolish that, bro.
What up, 17, man? What's good with it? Man. Cause I could just imagine like he has his high school documentary. So I can see his documentary just doing brief high school, right? And then just going on to start. I'm talking about the issues he had with Phil Silas at the beginning.
Yeah, to
I don't think they're gonna talk about old boy and his mom. I don't think they're gonna talk about that.
Delonte, nope.
I don't think they're gonna talk about that. No. They're gonna talk about his reasons why he left Cleveland, probably the decision.
Yeah, like them playing for a racist owner who told him he quit. Like all the BS, bro. Like just man, Dan Gilbert owed LeBron billions of dollars, bro. Like the money that he made him while also going deep into the playoffs, bro. Like he owed that man everything, bro. So I mean, just the adversity that this dude faced throughout his career, bro, is something that Mike never really had to face. Kobe really had never had to face. Like, people don't think about things like that. Like, you know, Kobe came into the league in an ideal situation. You had Shaq, and then they eventually got Phil Jackson. Mike, they got Scottie Pippen, eventually got Phil Jackson. So, I mean, just the adversity alone that LeBron has faced in his career is just insane, bro. So,
man, oh man, who you think he gonna have directed?
Wow, that's a great question, bro. Wow.
Because right now he has the same film crew following him that did The Last Dance.
Okay, yeah, that sounds about right then. Probably the same people. Yeah. So
I don't know, man. I wonder who did his other documentaries. I know that one that they did, that movie they did was it was alright.
yeah, like his full documentary, like his full one gonna be, man, look. Like,
I'll be like, man, Spike Lee, man, come on, Spike, man, you gotta do me a Spike Lee joint, bro, for real.
That wouldn't be a bad idea either, though.
Yeah, because he in basketball for real, but I mean, he a Knicks fan though.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, but I mean,
Then why not get the guy that works at his own studio?
Who you talking about, Maverick?
No. I can't think of that producer's name that works at Bron's studio at Warner Brother with him.
Randy? I think I know you talking about. I don't know his name either, but yeah, he probably would. But if you wanted to go like a main, somebody with a big name, I'll go with Spike Lee, damn it.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying Bron does make other movies that he's tied up and involved in. Other shows that he's
But
tied up and involved in.
hey, I got somebody else too. The Hughes brothers. I think they could do a good documentary. Anybody seen that Dear Mama?
Yeah.
They did that one. That was a fire documentary.
Yeah, it definitely was. Yep. Yeah, that's a good question, man. He got a lot of options.
He do got a lot of options.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my time tonight, man. I'm finna go eat, take myself to bed. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all made this night worth it. You know, DJ, One Cool P, Davis. Who else came up here? CL. Missing somebody. T Killer. You know, everybody in the chat. Stephanie can't carry with your late self. My nigga Bang came through. Tomorrow will definitely be another Lakers stream. Make sure y'all turn y'all bell on to get them notifications. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all hit that like button on y'all way out if y'all didn't. And y'all know what it is, man. Peace out, y'all.
All right, night, y'all.
Sir.